Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Council of Reeds here at the comic shop in Liverpool. I'm Dylan, here with Jason.
G'day!
Nitin.
What's up?
Fami.
Hey!
And Dave.
I have no hair and I wore a hat for the first time today and it felt really weird.
I would debate the no hair, but
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's grown.
What
It's
happened
been
is-
like over a week.
yeah, it's got the good fuzz going.
Yeah.
Have you started getting better at your shampoo? Yeah.
Still like
I know,
Oh,
right?
you overdo it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it just lots of conditioner as usual?
That's the best bit. You don't have to spend money on conditioner. Not enough hair for conditioner.
I'm sure he will still be
Feels
buying
like it
conditioner.
smells.
Okay, we got 2 weeks of comics to talk about. So, featured comics. Rook, Exodus, number
Yeah.
1.
I have a donut.
Yeah, this was okay. Art's fantastic.
Yes.
I really liked it.
Yeah, it was okay, I thought.
Yeah.
And Redcoat, number 1.
I enjoyed Redcoat more.
Redcoat was very good. It's
Because it's so wacky.
and really good Brian Hitch.
Yeah,
For
the
some-
best Brian you should ever see.
Yeah. Sure.
You'll cry. You'll cry.
I guess they got 3 books of the week, including Geiger. We can.
Yes!
Oh yeah, why not? Geiger.
Season
Ghost
2.
Machine.
Season 2, episode 1.
Yes.
Yeah, I would like a subtitle. Anyway.
We spoke about that.
Okay.
What is that, Dave?
It's a cream pie surprise. Oh, that's the movie. Yeah.
It's not a donut. That's like a cake.
Custard bomb.
It's like a custard donut with custard.
So you're just gonna eat that with your hands? You're not gonna like cut it with like
Oh, my
a
mouth.
Comic still.
Yeah, but I already did
Yes.
the comics.
Next.
We've also got TV to talk about. X-Men 97. You guys watch episode 3?
Yeah, I watched 3 and 4.
Yeah, I'm one behind.
Oh, okay. And big finish for Invincible season 2.
2 episodes to talk
2
about.
episodes.
God damn.
Yeah.
Indeed. And my film Flashback. What was it called? Was it called Sunlight?
Shit house.
Sunshine.
Sunshine.
Shit house is what's called.
Dave was
My
in
house.
it. Old Wong over
It was
there.
so good I forgot what it was called.
Well, you weren't even here to announce it.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you for that.
Yeah,
Did you do that?
I did.
I'm assuming you did.
Yeah. Still trap up here, bro.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into the comic books.
Night verse. Rook.
Rook Exodus. So okay, Ghost Machine. They got 3 books this week. First one we're going to look at is John's and Faybox Rook Exodus.
Or we could just watch Dave lick the custard off the top
Right.
of that donut.
Don't need to
Jesus
see that.
Christ. Sorry if you're watching that.
Okay,
Hopefully it's
so
dark
You're
enough in this
welcome.
comic book
Depends
shop.
on your-
Holy moly.
distant future. This planet's been bought out by a corporation. They tried to terraform it, and then it didn't really work
Terraform
out.
machines
Just
fuck
yourself.
up. Yeah.
So everyone fucked off, except for the farmers who were still stuck there.
But what a company. Sell you to go there and sell you to come back. Oh, I wonder why the machine broke.
Man, this art is phenomenal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That book rules. So yeah, the farmers, they got helmets that
Yeah.
make them control like specific animals. Oh, right.
They're all
The main
called
character
wardens.
is Wardens. He's at Rook, so he controls like corvids, crows, ravens, all them. There is
You got swine. as
Swine who does obviously pigs. Yeah.
Oh, this is all in that Ghost Machine universe, right?
well. These are different.
No,
No.
this is not in universe. There's a
Oh.
trick. If it's got the checkered, it's
Yep.
in universe.
That's the Geiger
Okay.
unknown
Yep.
war universe. Unnamed.
This one doesn't have the
Unnamed.
checkers, so it's the same company but not in universe.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's this? So this is your backstories. No. No,
Just
this
its
is
own
just thing. It's his his own own thing, thing. yeah. Oh, sorry, it's not in the Geiger.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad. Yeah, cool. And so the dude is scavenging around for parts to build his own ship to get the fuck out. He's the only one in this city remaining, and he's going through hotels and houses.
I thought that was a cool touch. Like,
Yeah.
you mark it off, I've checked this one.
Yeah, check.
But he's only checking them for booze.
I guess food too, because he's getting like the canned food. Is it weird that he's just checking one's name for birds? Well, that's the whole settlement is bird. Ah, related. cool.
He lives in
Cool.
Birdtown.
Yeah, Birdtown. Old Birdtown. So yeah, he goes through every room, takes whatever, and marks it off so he knows he's visited. The helmet's not Oh, working properly at the moment. There's some shenanigans going on, I guess, with the communications. All the animals are hungry, so they're all getting.
The predator animals have got massive
Yeah.
because since the machine, they don't know why.
Yeah.
Like the bear is like Godzilla size, you know what I mean? Like, it's pretty crazy. I think it's very interesting, but not. I don't know. There was something. I don't know. Something just didn't really. I need to read issue 2.
Yeah, I'm in the same.
You know?
Dude, this
Yeah, it's
holy
incredible.
shit.
Man,
I've been like, where the fuck has Fabok been?
doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the bears are just wild,
Yeah.
or is someone?
Well,
Okay, cool.
That last page.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
so the book, I really like this book. It was of the three,
Dude.
it's probably number 2.
Yep.
And not to say that Geiger
No,
or
no.
Redcoat, well, Redcoat's number 1.
Yep.
Not to say Geiger was any bad,
Yeah.
but I really dug from the Ghost Machine.
Geiger, you know, too.
Yeah,
though. It's
yeah,
not
yeah, absolutely.
surprising.
But when was it the Ghost Machine where they had the preview for this, I was like, I'll give it a shot. But reading the first issue, really good. I like it a lot.
I like the setup, but yeah, just something.
And
I
I
don't
think-
say it was lacking.
Yeah.
Or just
So, did these come out in the last 2 weeks or all in the one week?
all in the
One
same
week.
week.
Yeah.
Yes.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I did.
How much
yeah,
are these books? $3.99.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a
For-
thick
for
book.
how big that is,
I'll
yeah.
shut the
Yeah,
hell up. That
I
is
get
a
that,
thick
right?
And
book.
they were
You're not
thick
touching this until you wash your hands, boy.
Cardboard.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm not going to say a word. $3.99 is amazing.
The one thing I'll say about Fabok's art in this, his faces look like Gary Frank, I thought. We worked it out because maybe Anderson's inking.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah. I think it might be Anderson's inking influence.
Oh no, I totally see it. Like the cross hatching
Yeah.
and stuff.
Because
Yeah.
I'm like, when I first flicked through it, I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Why is Gary Frank drawing the heads?
Have you had them in before? Was that Boston or something I saw?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, there's some cool stuff and like his little flashback on
Yeah.
why he left, and there's some
I
interesting
thought the
stuff.
flashback part was very Gary Frankie.
Yeah.
That was probably
Gary
the most.
Frankie shit.
Yeah. But I think the art really helped my enjoyment for this book too.
Oh yeah.
Because Fabok ruled.
And actually, speaking of art, I'm colorist. Man, the colouring in this book
Yeah.
is sensational.
Good shit.
Yeah, because it's all got the hue. It's all yellow.
It sound like Mad Max.
Yeah,
Fury Road kind
big time.
I think there's the name of the pod. It's Gary Frank as shit.
No, I really like this.
That's unreal. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
a
art
lot of
is
potential.
A big factor.
Yeah.
For me.
Oh,
It's
for
real-
sure, for
real
sure.
good.
Yeah, because I was gonna like.
think
Yeah,
it-
story-wise, this is somebody average. You'd be like,
Yeah.
it's fine.
I think a lot of it is the artist's first name too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it goes a long way.
But yeah.
I'm sure. Jeff Johns has some good shit coming because I like Jeff Johns, so it'll be good. But this was like I was gonna check out the first book, and because it wasn't in universe, I probably would.
Yeah.
But it's Jeff Johns and it's good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just keep going with it.
Can't argue.
Yeah.
All right. So the second one of the week is Redcoat.
Finally.
It's been
Yeah.
teased a long time. I really liked this because this was a bit more fun.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
This is
Okay.
gonna hurt, man.
Way more fun and a bit
Fuck you, Brian.
wacky. Yeah, Brian, best
Seriously,
Brian Hitch
man.
art I've seen
It's like
since.
Ultimates.
So I wonder
Yeah.
how long the
That's Ultimates.
that quality is going to
Yeah,
last.
right, yeah, you should come in my
Good.
Yeah.
you know.
Make it like burnt pages and
But
stuff.
damn,
Fuck's sake, that looks really good.
so good.
Yeah. So,
I'm really
But again, it's the fucking colouring too
Yeah,
that
yeah,
is
yeah,
half
yeah.
of it.
because it's not the same.
I hate
Bleh.
that hand though.
Yeah. There's still some.
That's quite a thumb. I think I can do that though. Like do the
Just break it.
But like I guess his backgrounds were the main selling point for him
Oh, wow.
in the beginning.
Yeah.
And the backgrounds in this is fantastic.
I
The
love it.
layout,
Gotta love a good occult too.
Yeah.
That's always good.
the book's fucking so good.
Yeah.
Oh, they amazing.
Well, because he's that lovable prick,
Yeah.
right? Like
yeah.
he's a piece of shit of a
Yes.
person.
But
he's
yeah,
got
like
a
that.
charm, winky.
that lovable rogue.
Yes.
Yeah, he's real good.
This is like magic.
So it's just Chris Pine
Magical founding fathers kind of.
in every,
Yeah,
in every movie.
So the
he's in.
Finley Founders, they stole the land and the magic of the native people.
Yes. Yes.
So Ben Franklin was gonna get,
Ben Franklin was who's on the table at the hoodie.
he was gonna get the powers, but
This idiot falls out of the fucking roof.
it takes it. So he can die and shit, and he just comes back. But I like one of the drawbacks to this immortality. He's always hungry, and he can't keep money,
Yes.
which is great. So he's always broken. He's always hungry, which is great.
Why can't he keep money?
I think it's just
part of the curse.
Part of the curse.
Okay.
And because he's going to be immortal, otherwise,
Yeah.
Simon
the
Pure.
wealth is just whatever, right?
Okay, just put
Did
it
you
in the
wash
bank.
your hands, Dave?
Sanitize.
That's not washing. That's just.
But then to come to save spoilers, to come to his rescue at the end
Is
is
young
Einstein.
young Albert Einstein.
Who just learned English in 2 days.
Because he was just digging him up.
He got busy. That's why it took him. It took him 3 days. It would have been 2.
Yes.
But he got busy.
Learning English. I like it.
Yeah, it just
Fuck.
bit wacky.
Yeah.
You know?
Shit.
Oh yeah, and yeah.
English is not so easy. It took me 3 days to learn it.
Appropriation.
Whatever.
It should have been 2, but have been distracted. My name is Albert Einstein, and what I said was...
Because it's sort of...
magic.
That's the most comics Dave read this week.
It's like a
I read 3.
200 years sort of spacing out in this,
Yeah.
roughly.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, like so it's 1500 to 1700 or whatever it is the setting so far.
What's it gonna do with
Which how they're all going to connect to Geiger,
Yeah.
which is in the future, and Junkyard Joe, which was present day.
Yeah.
Was it like the Image anthology or something where he
Yes.
showed up, but it
Yeah.
was like Geiger
Yes,
time?
yes.
So he's like still around then.
No, it was before Geiger.
Was it before? Okay.
Yeah. Because because it was a Jeff Johns story in the Image
What's that?
comic,
Yeah.
which had nothing to do with it until the very last page, the very last part. It was hilarious.
Dogs.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Alright, speaking of Geiger, so this one is Johns and Gary Frank. We just talked about before.
Is that your phone?
What?
Is that your phone there?
Yeah.
Why is there a picture of a cat on there?
It's fucking...
You hate animals.
Every time I would put it in...
It's a different cat
I
now.
know. Every time I would put it in, it's just... It keeps switching to this fucking... auto-changer thing somehow when I'm putting it in my pocket. And I got sick of changing it back to something else, and I was just like, I don't care, I'll just look at cats now.
Sorry.
Jason, famously, cat lover.
There was a fox actually out yesterday at one stage.
Hey,
But
fox-
yeah,
foxes are
I just
cool.
got. I was like, I've changed this 40 times. Why does I keep changing to this bullshit?
I just saw it light up and there's a pretty little kid there. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? If it was yours, I'd be even more questioned because your dogs would be eating that cat.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like,
I beg your pardon.
I said nothing.
So Geiger continues on with the story from the last series.
Yeah.
It continues to be good. Gary Frank continues to
I do.
be awesome. I don't know much more to say. If you read like the series, it just continues on with the story.
Yeah.
So this is not him walking across America 25 years from now in that timeline. This is just...
No. It's this.
Current?
This happens 25 years in our future.
25 years from now.
That's when the
Yesterday.
series is
The
set.
bombs happened and...
No, but like, on the timeline here.
Oh, yes.
Bring it up.
feels the lightest of the lot. Like that's a.
Yeah.
I know they're issue number 1s obviously, and
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is essentially issue number 12.
So-
13, but
right.
yeah,
25 years from now, Geiger walks across America. Is this in the same...
yeah, because
Yeah, that's Geiger.
Okay, cool. Alright. No, I thought Geiger walks across America was like a separate story.
Oh, like that's
No.
the time? No, that's what's happening.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Geiger, and he's walking across America.
Sugar Rush.
He gets a sidekick in this
Yeah.
series, so that's interesting.
That was cool.
Yeah.
That was the best bit of the issue, maybe.
He'd been around, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
when did
like-
he show up again?
Yeah, the first series.
Yeah.
He was in the first one?
Yeah, he was one of the kings.
Yeah, Nuclear Knights, I remember
Yeah.
that,
Yes, yes.
because it was a really cool name.
But yeah, the sword bit, like,
Yeah. No, yeah. Knights
doing,
falling in his
idiot?
sword. Yeah, it's
so
great.
good, so good. Yeah, Ghost Machine.
Very strong
Yeah,
start.
Jeff Johns just continues
Yeah, you got
to be good.
basically it's DC's top people for the last decade have gone and it's very image-like,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
obviously it is ad image, but
It's bloody cool
you know,
too.
it's
Like,
all the top Marvel guys left to do image. It's very much reminiscent.
shows talent too. Like Johnson's got a lot under his belt. Like yeah, he can do great stuff with other properties and existing properties, but to just create this
I
universe.
think he needed to leave DC. Like he's still doing some work
Yeah,
there, but he had got stale.
But this is
Yeah.
his own universe. Like
Yeah,
this
and
is his own.
before these
creation,
all started,
essentially,
the year or two before John's, you're like, you know, like that. All they all
Yeah,
do,
'cause he
right?
was
They
working on this
passed their
shit.
prime. Yes, in hindsight.
Fucking oath.
But I just think it reinvigorated him.
Nice. Nice.
like-
See, it's all those
He's
kittens.
still doing good stuff at DC. Like the Justice.
Justice Society's dog shit. I don't know
No,
what you're
Justice
talking
Society's
about.
good.
Fucking never comes out because he's too busy doing this shit.
I think
This one book won't come out because these other 6 books.
I don't think so. I think they've cancelled some orders. I don't know if that book may have not get finished, to be honest.
It's in any previews. I thought it was 12 parter.
Yeah. It's taken fucking 4 years already. Not even finished. Alright, next up. Feral. This is a variant cover. Awesome variant cover.
Very cool.
So this is not a follow-up, but it's the team that brought us Stray Dogs. This time they're doing a cat story.
It's basically Walking Dead with cats, where house cats have gotten lost outside during a rabies outbreak. And
So
they're
he's got
trying
2 new books in 2 weeks coming. Is this the same guy that did Localman as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it was cool. You read it?
No, I didn't.
That's cool.
You just know the synopsis.
Yes.
I like it.
It's cool. But yeah, obviously, I think they've been picked up to be taken away into quarantine from their house.
So,
But then the pound truck has turned over,
yeah.
and then most of them run away. It's just these 3 that are from the same house.
So is this worldwide, or is it like the rabies? Or
I don't know. You only see this little forest.
And it's from their perspective, right? So
Yes,
Different-
just talking cats.
Different artist from the last series or same artist?
I think same artist.
Same, I think.
Interesting. Oh, the Disney style of it with the harsh backgrounds is
Yeah. Well,
awesome.
that's what same
As the other
thing
one
with
was, yeah.
Because Stray Dogs looked nice and friendly at first. It got darker and darker as
Okay.
the book went on, and you found out what was happening to the strays.
Because that was the serial killer one? Yeah, I never read that.
But it's not just the cats, like
Foxes.
foxes and raccoons. So like obviously
Timon.
massive.
Timon off right there.
Yeah, but it was cool.
Interesting.
Yeah, Walking Dead with cats is pretty accurate.
Awesome.
Especially when like you hear like cats will be the first to like you die in a house. The cat will, like
Yeah,
a dog
shit out,
will
yeah.
a dog will wait a couple of weeks and even
Just got
longer
no
if-
choice.
until it's got no choice. Cat will
That night.
a couple of hours if you're
Yeah, where's
lucky.
dinner?
Yeah.
Ain't missing a
You don't
meal.
even have to be dead.
Yeah,
Shit on your face first.
you ain't put dinner out. You're copping it.
Yeah. Interesting.
All right, next up from Magma Comics, I guess, or whatever they are.
Magma.
You gonna get this right, Jason?
Nah, because now you're pressuring me. The Principles of Necromancy.
You got it.
I may have called it Normalcy when we were doing previews.
Well, in this shop,
It's
hand in hand.
Lanzig and Kelly with art by Eamon Winkle. The art is sensational.
Incredible.
This book was great.
This book is crazy. So it's basically you got a barbarian tribe, and they're at war with
So
this kingdom. And to help them in this war, they recruit this doctor, Dr. Eyes. And he has some questionable medical practices that he's willing to
What is
use.
that on his side? Oh,
It's-
that's his hat.
It's wild. Yeah, he's got this crazy mask.
Holy shit!
Yes, that's exactly what that
Which
book
part?
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck
The more you
yeah.
turn, you just
It
keep
gets
going.
better, it
Yeah,
gets
yeah,
better.
yeah,
Dude.
It's one of those books where the art speaks for it.
Yeah,
You know,
big
it's
time.
crazy.
Dude.
Is that what you're doing?
Good things by the looks of it. He's like, looks like he's making Bane by the looks of it.
Yes, kinda.
He's helping this tribe
Holy
beat the
shit.
kingdom with his kind of
Can we show the people this one?
Yeah,
medical knowledge.
yeah. I want a 2-page.
Holy
So she's made like
Jolly.
Chimera monster? Or did he make that?
Well, that's him.
If you look at the limbs and stuff too,
Yeah,
It's other people.
Just a big old chimera.
yeah.
pretty cool.
Holy.
And it kind of feels like the story of this issue was pretty much
Done,
self-contained, right?
I don't know where
Yeah.
it goes. Like,
Yeah.
I think we're just gonna follow Dr. Eyes, right?
Yeah, he's just
For a
gonna go
take.
around
It says end.
doing
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Like, I don't see how this goes anywhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, 100%.
And then the cover for the next issue looks like it's a
So
different
like a silver
story.
coin.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. But Jesus Christ, it was.
Put that in my box, I guess. That
It's
issue.
pretty cool.
Yeah, I think I'll hold on for the trade for that.
Because,
That's
like,
amazing.
it's a small. I don't think we've ever had anything from that company before. I was just Kelly and Lindsay, who we like.
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
can look at it.
But there must have been something in that solicit that we went, ooh.
Oh, if there was a couple of panels, that's I think.
Wouldn't have been because it's too small. They don't
Yeah,
have to pay
true.
for that.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what it was. Okay, so it was the title, I
Yep.
think was pretty striking.
Yeah.
But
The cover.
well, I reckon it's got to be the creative.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would have been.
I don't think there would have been much more besides the little
There
bit of
must have been a
information.
hook somewhere in the
Oh, for
writing.
sure. Well, I think there's a bit of a hook.
Yeah, the
just-
cover was big,
Yes, yeah, that's true. Yeah, it was good.
very good.
Next up, this was not good. Dark Horse Comics, Ghostbusters Back in Town. Prequel to...
Has he ever seen the movie?
Frozen.
whatever, Frozen
Frozen
Empire.
Cool.
This was
No.
just not great.
check out the
The
art.
art is not for me, to say the least. I don't think it's for many people. A little disappointing.
I guess it's more.
This is a kid's book.
Yeah, probably towards the kids, but it's got the serious cover, sort of.
Yeah.
Not a kiddish cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just seems like it's aimed
But
at
like,
kids.
it's not even.
But if you
But it's
stuck
not
like.
even kid fun art. It's just, it's that indie
Yeah.
12-year-old
It's
girl.
like Batman and Robin and
bullshit.
that
It's like Archie
kid.
Evolved.
What's that other
Yeah.
one? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like an Archie Evolved.
No kid's gonna like that art. Because it's
You'd
too
be surprised, bro.
nah
I would know.
He loves it.
garbage.
They love that sort of art. They love those books.
Garbage.
Why you're not a chick?
But there's something wrong with the fucking kids these days.
Yeah, it's the kids that are wrong, Dave.
It is. It looks like dog
All right,
shit.
Skinner.
I'm happy. I'll own that. That is dog shit. You like that? Dog shit.
Come by it though.
Well, story was not any better either, mate.
It's okay. It's not good.
It's fucking horrible. It is.
Skinner, you're
He
a
means
good
it's
clown.
not his thing, ladies and gentlemen.
Nah, it's dog shit.
No, it's this is what Dave said.
It's not good at all.
The children are wrong.
With the
They
with the
are.
disclaimer
Children
on
are.
that.
They are.
I'm not pulling.
You know what was
I'm not
good?
making fun.
This was good.
Yeah, you're a Skinner too.
I was very skeptical about
Proud of
this
it.
Spider-Man Shadow of the Green Goblin. This was great. I really like this. So it's sort of set real early years of Spider-Man. Like, obviously, Uncle Ben has happened and whatever, but he's still not quite in the swing of being a superhero. He's like, nobody will hire him for entertainment gigs because Jonah's told everyone he's a menace. So he gets a gig doing fucking kids' parties. He beats up a dude and puts him in hospital. Who pulled a gun on him. Has a very interesting conversation with Aunt May. That's very heartbreaking. Yeah, Gwen and the worst bit is the Goblin stuff. But all the rest of it was good. But it was, you know, when you like, so listen to this book and you're like, oh, I don't know. And the more you're like, proto-Goblin stuff. I don't like that in general. But I really liked it.
So, this is Spider-Man: Shadow of the Green Goblin. Is the whole series called that? Because okay, so the next one's just Sandman in that. Okay.
So it's about
Shadow of the Sand.
it's about the guy that Oscorp employee that Osborn tested the first version of the serum.
Ah, right.
And he's like a monster man.
Oh, that's the red dude.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, he looks
And
terrible.
then somebody is employing him to do stuff, and it's
Besides the red dude, the art looks great.
yeah,
The red dude looks pretty bad.
real generic, right?
Very, very much so.
But yeah, all the Pete stuff was good. And, yeah, the main plot was a bit
I know-
less interesting, but then you got I'm not a big fan of the spoiler thing at the end. We'll see where it goes.
I know Sunday's your comic book reading day, but right now,
I'm not reading like that, but I'm fine.
That's what he does. Next up, lots of number ones. I guess
you
it's 2
do
weeks
what?
worth. Deadpool issue 1. That's fine.
let's talk about the symbiote dog daughter.
Yeah.
The fuck, man. Yeah, man. Seriously,
What the fuck?
he has a symbiote dog daughter that burst out of his chest. There was a Marvel trailer on YouTube, and I'm like, yeah, I've got a minute to spare. I'll watch this shit. I'll never get that minute back, as Hans Moleman once said.
And like the rest of it was okay. Besides that,
And there's a new villain, and he doesn't look that good. I don't know, man. Like,
yeah, it wasn't great.
everyone's got a lot of raps on Cody Ziegler. I haven't read a lot of the stuff. I didn't really like what he did with Miles with all the extra weapons and all that kind of shit. So, it is what it is. But yeah, man.
But then you get the flashback, or not flashback, but the other backup story, and there's a daughter is a person.
Yeah, because that's from the Duggan run when he did really have a daughter.
Yeah, but is it the same daughter?
No, different person. Different person. He hadn't seen her in a long time, supposedly. But yeah, man. If you want some good Deadpool, Danny Way, have a read.
They've not done anything good with him in a long time.
Long time.
The first year or so opposing was okay.
That
And
dead
that's-
president shit wasn't great, man.
Yeah, but that was like the best last thing.
Oh, no argument.
But people don't like the way stuff
Yeah, but
because it was actually had story.
mm,
It was good by far the best.
mhm.
But yeah, this is another Deadpool ongoing that unfortunately probably won't last. They need to give him a real break. And I understand why you're bringing him back at the moment.
Oh.
They gave him like 6 months or a year off before, but
It's the one time
he
they
needs maybe a couple of
actually
years.
bring someone back for a movie as opposed to kill them.
Yeah. Next up, X-Men 97. So this is the prequel to the sequel. Yes.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. 'Cause
So it
Yeah, it
fills
makes
the
sense.
gap in between.
yeah. Well, yeah.
Sully's.
It was fine.
No more gaps.
That's it, brother. Thanks for explaining it to everyone.
That's fine.
Yeah, it was fun. A little bit of the bag Karis from the show. We'll talk about later, I guess. Establishing, they find out spoiler, Jean's pregnant. So it's like building all the little things.
Who's the father?
Oh, Cyclops.
Cyclops.
Oh,
Have you watched the show?
Yeah.
no.
That's not the twist, Dave.
Yeah.
Oh.
Who's the mama?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fine. They save Dazzler from the terrorist Friends of Humanity group because she was going to do a benefit concert for memory of Charles Xavier. It was fine. Like, if you're really into the show, yeah, but at the same time, you're not getting anything that you need, really. Like, don't feel like, it was what it was. It was what it was.
Yep.
So that's all the number ones, which was a lot of number ones.
That's a lot.
Wow.
So it was 2
It's like
weeks.
half of the books we got.
Yeah.
Damn, son.
There's heaps of number ones. I think there's a couple
Was-
other things I didn't get around to
Where's
reading.
DC number one?
Well, that was the other one. The other number one we all sold out, so we can't really talk about. Batman, The Dark Age. Woo!
That was real good.
That was amazing.
What
That's
was
fantastic.
that? Fantastic.
The link-up book, essentially.
Yeah.
From Space Age.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where, with Pariah. It was really
good.
Really good.
Like, Bruce Wayne's old and in a facility, he's about to lose his mind, has to write his life story, and it's all out of whack because of Pariah.
So good.
Yeah. He's a little knob.
A little knob.
Yeah, he's a little knob.
I think little's the word. Holy, what a
I said
wanker.
But the all-around art, fantastic.
Yeah, it's
Always is.
it really is.
I don't think I'm thinking bad already.
Oh, I don't think
I
you
don't
can.
think-
Partly
can't.
because of style too.
Yeah, style and like coloring.
Yeah.
Like they're a good team.
Because it's such a simplistic
Yeah.
form. Like, I don't see how you could do it
Yeah,
bad.
and they're both just so good at it.
Yeah.
Mark Russell, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really good.
yeah.
Alright, on to other books. Doctor Strange 14. You read this, Dylan?
I forgot to buy this.
There you go then.
It's good.
was good.
Except the art. It was excellent.
Yeah.
It was the last book I read because of the art. Normally the first book I read, but it is what it is.
Because they gave you good stuff for a couple
Tell
of
me,
years.
man. Yeah, those couple were phenomenal for this arc too.
Are they still in that
Yeah.
Dungeons Dragons?
Yeah, it was only
still
two-parter.
decent.
Yeah. So that's finished up and finished up quite well. They all played their role quite well. I love every time he said "my friends" and Taskmaster.
Yes,
It was in parentheses.
I don't know when it happened, but Taskmaster becoming
A clown?
yeah.
Yeah. I'm not overly fan of it in
I
general.
don't mind it. I don't know when it happened.
As long as you got to get the balance of... He's still got to be a serious threat that just isn't-
Yeah.
And he was when he was hanging out with Blackhand a few years ago.
Yeah,
There was that.
that's sort of where I
that
think they
was
really
where it
started
kind of
doing-
cornballed him a little bit. But
And McKay did that Taskmaster mini last 2 years ago.
Oh, that
now,
was so
and he was
goofy.
so goofy in that. Yeah.
and he's got some really good quips in this.
And I think part of it is you have a look at him.
Yeah.
He's got the
What are you doing?
skull, the
Yeah.
cape, and the pirate boots.
That's what I'm saying. It's not that I don't
I know,
mind it.
yeah,
I just don't like. I don't know when the transition happened from serious
Yeah.
threat to a threat, but a clown.
Yes.
He was Avengers, right? He was
Yes.
Avengers villain.
And when he announced himself, when he was talking about Mark dying, good.
Yes.
He's
Yeah,
dead.
oh, good.
No, that's
Yes,
excellent.
yes, yes.
That's great to hear.
Oh, and he's like talking to Mordo. He's like, I can be
Yeah.
on your side.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
pay
yeah.
me enough.
Yeah.
Fuck him. That's great.
And then the solution with the other Strange getting
Yeah.
getting some strategy in his life, which
Yes.
is excellent. Which I think will definitely come back tenfold
Oh, yeah.
once Mordor teams up with someone's brother.
Yeah,
Or just that end, you're like, oh yeah.
Yeah, that's excellent. It's a great build.
Yeah.
And probably building to a big-ish end, because I really feel if Jed's doing all these books, it's got to be...
Something's got to go.
Something's got to...
Surely.
And we were talking about this week, like, it's not just this, which is 14 issues in. There was Strange before that when Cleo was... And then there was the death of Doctor Strange, another 4-part before. So maybe 30-odd issues, we might get a reboot of Doctor Strange and no Pascal.
He's just going to take a fourth, but I can't... Like... Marvel, can you explain to me why you have 3 Jed McKay books come out
in 1 week?
In the 1 week.
And Marvel...
And only one of them really had Blood Hunt stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe Avengers. I didn't read Avengers, so I'm not sure.
No, that was all X-Men. Orca's shit.
Yeah.
It was interesting. Yeah, also, like, don't burn your writers out. Have you noticed, like, they just have one writer seem to do so much heavy lifting for one period of time and then burn them the fuck out, then they just go to DC? It seems to happen all the fucking time.
Scraps.
Yeah. Well, but it's not scraps.
No.
Like, fucking the shit Jason Aaron's doing.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
Speaking of Jason, in the previews, he's doing a Scrooge McDuck book.
Yes. We were...
Which I'm like...
Amazing, eh?
The Alex Ross cover?
Yeah.
Yes.
Might just buy for that cover.
Yes. So...
Oh, the story around it,
I
actually...
read that shit. I saw Alex Ross cover. I want this.
Of course, the Scrooge McDuck's getting Alex Ross cover, though.
By Jason Aaron.
Yes.
Jason Aaron doing it.
That too. It's like Daniel Warren Johnson on Transformers.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
Alright,
fuck.
next up, number 6, Gods. This may be my favourite issue.
Yeah,
Yet
for
in this
sure, it's
Series.
100% the best issue so far.
Still don't know what's going on.
The trades, the conversations with the Tribune, the...
I like stories about that has rules of magic.
Yeah.
That stuff is great.
Yeah.
And the trades and all that stuff.
The bit where like she goes, "Oh, this is an easy choice. I'll pick."
Yes.
Yeah. And
And like,
not
just think
lying
about
for-
it.
or, yeah, telling the truth for the next 24 hours. It's like,
And then when he...
it's like,
And
yeah,
you're like,
totally
oh,
right,
mate. I guess that makes no
I reckon
sense
I
to
would have
people.
taken the.
None of this book makes any sense to people that aren't reading it.
I'd take it
Even the
that I couldn't lie.
previews, when the little diatribe of what it's talking about,
that's
like...
the whole thing.
No, but like, okay, so
You can't tell the truth, or you can't lie, or you can't tell the truth.
yeah, so just don't speak.
I don't think it's going to work.
But she needs...
They
She
need
needs
to
to
speak.
speak.
There's a lot of
How's
shit
she gonna
going on.
talk to the tribe? She's
Part
there
of a
to
job.
speak. She's there to speak.
No,
She's
but that-
chosen to go
no,
speak
but
to the tribunal.
This is after the tribunal stuff.
What?
No,
The tribunal sent
Oh,
their
the
judgment and
second
that,
one.
and then like her escort,
yeah, the
the
Fox.
Fox
is like,
do whatever, is like, okay, now my
Oh,
take.
you say keep her eyes and just don't speak.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of shit going on in the next 24 hours that could be cataclysmic and she'll need to speak. And if she has to, it's going to be a lie and she fucks everything up. So she'd rather lose her eyes. Makes sense.
And
For
it's also
it's a hero's journey. That's
take a
what
chance.
most...
It's the internal thing that will fuck you up more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like, you just don't talk. It's just the whole... It fucks with your mind.
And with all their shit, she knows she's getting her eyes back. She's too hot.
She's getting her eyes back. He's not going to give no eyes back.
No, that Fox
He
is
plays for
keeping
keeps,
them eyes.
yeah.
That's how he pays for things.
He's getting the eyes back. He's getting the eyes for her.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He ain't
Gotcha,
giving the
gotcha,
eyes
gotcha.
back. I mean, what's he's going to
Yeah,
get the eyes for? Win will get
Get
him.
him somehow.
That last cover
chance.
of all the different wins. It's in one of the one of the books. Holy shit, that looks excellent.
Yeah, my favourite issue yet.
This is such a weird little book that once you start, you don't need to really know anything about the Marvel U. This is just over the top, balls out craziness. Not astral level, but almost.
Yeah, if you like that stuff, fantasy, magic,
Yeah.
sort of shit,
Agree.
more than superheroes.
Like, if it wasn't the Living Tribunal, it could not have just... It couldn't have been
Anything.
Marvel. It could have been an image book. Or
Yeah, good call. Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. Next up, Vengeance of Moon Knight, issue 4.
I've been
This is the Hunter's Moon issue.
waiting.
And the big reveal.
I've been waiting to talk about this.
Told you what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't read West Coast Avengers. I got no idea who this motherfucker is.
That scene, was it in Justice League cartoon where Lex is like mind swapped with Flash and he's like, cool, I can finally find out who the Flash is. He pulls the mask off and Mary's like, I have no idea.
I have no idea. Yeah, the cartoon.
He's just a redheaded.
I have
That's
no
excellent.
idea who this is.
He's he's also a sort of like a Batman
Okay.
ripoff.
But, how, like 80s?
Yeah. 80s and 90s.
Don't even know if I've heard the name.
No.
It's a
Used
it's a
it a lot.
McKay
They've
pullback.
used him, here and there, but he's... He used to date Spider-Woman.
Okay.
Spider-Woman.
I like that they're bringing the Tigress stuff across, which is cool. That's smart from McKay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is the Hunter's Moon having his debrief with the psychiatrist and getting through to the point after they did the deal with the vampires to find out where the current Moon Knight is, which was really cool. He was staying in the building that Mark was killed in, which is pretty gross. Shroud.
Yeah.
Who was a West Coast Avenger. And back to what Jay just said before.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Batman rip-off number 42.
I read one of them today, actually.
Yes.
Book's excellent. Continues on. I'm still... yeah. Don't know where it's going to go.
Yeah.
But I'm still enjoying it, even though the whole point of my Moon Knight enjoyment has been Mark Spector. Yeah.
If anyone can do a replacement book and still be good, though.
He's done it
might be-
twice in 3 years with Strange and this.
Yeah.
Cheeky fug. Yeah, man. And the art's just on point as usual.
And I've enjoyed these 4 issues. I can't wait to see next issue. Just have the different structure.
Yes.
Like, this of the
build up, yeah, exactly right.
The
move on.
Sopranos-ness. Yeah, that's been cool, but yeah.
Now, speaking of brilliant art...
It's our girl, Carmen. Fantastic. She might draw the prettiest people in the comic.
Dude, need
A
to
nice little...
I would like a little bit more action out of her.
Yeah, okay. I remember looking for action in this one.
And
There's not much.
Still not much.
Okay. Yeah.
But her Sinister Six look fantastic.
Good little gel escape.
Almost some Alex Ross looking art in regards to the
Very good.
some of the style of it. Looks phenomenal.
All of, like, pretty much most of the costumes are like very 60s classic designs, but they look so modern because of her nice clean art. Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, so essentially this is a breakout issue. The last issue, Pete went and visited Aunt, what's her name? Anna. In the asylum essentially, and had a nice little sit down with Flint Marko. And that was really nice of Sandman to give Aunt Anna a nice little going away present plant. That was such a good, smart breakout.
So good.
So good. Then he's talking about part of it. He feels like part of himself is missing and shit. That's, yeah. Well done, Wells. Keep it coming. Keep them coming.
Yeah, man. Nice. These couple issues were just tying up some loose ends and setting up future at the same time.
Great future, and we get like Aunt Anna who was running the asylum.
Yeah.
And we get McGinnis back next issue. Very nice.
All right, talking about fantastic comic books. Al Ewing with Robertson on art. Immortal Thor number 9. And wow. My God.
I read this. Thor visits the Minotaur.
Told you, bro.
Yeah.
And
His art is amazing.
Yeah.
So good. It's been...
So I was here on Friday, and I picked up that issue, and I read it at the back of the shop, and now all 9 issues are sitting in there, and they'll be getting purchased.
Instead of us talking about it every week, every time.
I can see him getting more every time.
And then I saw the price of the fucking trade.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
So yeah, Thor visits the Minotaur has a go on a holodeck.
Basically.
Yeah.
I thought very some WandaVision vibes.
Yeah.
But this is the whole attention. Where was Thor? And
Yeah.
where was Thor?
Yeah.
It's just...
An Executioner, like his little subplot, you're like, ooh, what is going on there really still?
And her talking about dive in and waste your time and just it's just a little story, but if millions of people are reading it. Yeah, so essentially, if you want Thor to live, you need to not buy the new Thor book, because that won't give the new Thor the power that he
I think Thor's given the new comic book the power by reading it.
I like it.
Because, it was like his own fault for years ago selling away his rights to his Thor comics. Because what does he care? Yeah, harmless.
Yeah.
But now the Minotaurs got it, and that's how they trapped him, so to speak. Because Enchantress ain't as good at storytelling magic as Loki, but because there's the comics, that gives her the boost to be able to stick him in there.
Enchant the comics. What the fuck? Yeah.
So good.
So he the comic that they made that he's reading, and I think it's already been distributed, brings Roxxon Thor to life.
And he's a AI spokes guru named Chad Hammer.
Yes.
Chad Hammer. And of course, it's Greg Land art.
Yeah.
That's the best part. I think is that almost...
the time Greg Land art would be good.
Isn't it? But it's... I don't know how you...
It's intentional.
Yeah.
I know, but how do you take that as Land? Like...
He knows. He knows the fucking criticism that he gets.
Yes.
He plays into it sometimes.
Oh, because he...
It's getting him a job, I don't give a fuck.
Divisive.
Yeah.
People love him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
People love him.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we spoke about that.
And he wasn't always like that either, though.
No.
He
Recently,
was.
though.
He just got worse. Fantastic. And the whole Minotaur thing at the start, like, why do you destroy your own planet just for money? And he's like, I just like the numbers going up.
That
means I've won when the numbers go up.
I could have made any reason up, revenge, blah, blah, blah. I just like numbers go up. Number go up.
Yeah, that's so good.
I'm happy number go up.
He's a capitalist man. I like it.
And I love, like, obviously it's Ewing doing his own stuff, but the fact that they've kept him, like he's a skull Minotaur, where he used to be a real Minotaur until he got fucked up in Immortal Hulk, was it? So good.
And it just seems like this little thing is wrapping up in a couple of issues.
Yeah.
Because in the previews, it's over.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
Yeah.
Building up for 9 issues, going to 12 is not that bad.
Yeah.
But fuck, it's good.
I mean, that'd be just like first arc sort of thing, really, right? And then because nothing sort of happened. It's 9 issues
Nothing's
of fucking
happened.
phenomenal comics.
Nothing's
but
happened, but a lot has happened.
Yes.
But nothing's happened.
Yes.
It's great. It's fantastic.
It's all little things.
Yeah. That's great. So good.
Yes. Next up, Ultimate Spider-Man issue 3. I have been very on this book. I'm still a bit in this book. I did probably think this is my favourite issue yet, but I still have massive problems with it.
Yeah, I'm probably going to jump off at the end of the arc unless it gets really, really better.
I'm done now,
good.
I think.
Yeah, this I'm intrigued on what you liked with this
I'm
issue
sure.
because this was my least liked issue.
Because
So
I
far.
finally got some personality out of Peter. Peter has been absolutely irrelevant in the first 2 issues. You know, the little scenes with the kid, scenes with...
This was a good scene.
Of course, yeah, you know. But I actually got Peter, where I hadn't got Peter earlier. I hate the magic suit. And then the
When he got hacked, that was disgusting.
It's just
Like, you're 3 issues in, man.
And like they're meeting so early and knowing each other.
Oh, hi, I'm Harry.
I get how different
They're
depends where you go
different
with
now, they're
that.
buddies and stuff like that.
Yes.
That's interesting.
They're
Yes,
dating
depends where
now.
you go with
Yeah.
that.
They're
For
dating.
sure.
It's okay.
I like the bullseye.
Yeah.
Bullseye was cool.
And I don't work for Kingpin. I work for real people, bro.
Yeah.
And like that was yeah.
It's got to get real good, real fast. I'm not end of the arc.
Still
And
And I'm sure Hickman's got a plan and stuff, but
because it's very slow build.
Yeah.
But fuck, just doesn't feel. This is the most I felt like Spider-Man though. I get Peter, and then I get some action. I felt like I was reading a Spider-Man comic compared to the first 2 issues. I didn't feel like I was reading Spider-Man.
probably just get rid of Peter, May, daughter, keep Ben, and just
Ben and
in an
Ben and
orphanage.
J.
If an
Jonah.
orphanage is Spidey.
Yeah, but the point of this book is it's a kid Spider-Man. It's the opposite. It's the older man
Which
Spider-Man.
I love
with
the
a family.
idea. The
Yeah.
concept is fantastic, but
Giving him his chance.
they haven't really done. And like the paper boys and their little map of where Spider-Man, where the Goblin's going. Like, okay, but yeah, it's my favorite issue yet, but I wouldn't say I loved it.
How much money's left in that account?
Yes, yeah, it's a little too run down.
That's good.
But like, they've got an office. But for what, right? I haven't even really, like...
They're not doing anything, yeah. And there's no...
Standing around in an office.
Get a room and some computers. Like,
Yeah.
it's not that-
Go to WeWork.
yeah.
From home. Like, in this day and age, this starts at your own 2 homes.
Yes.
But yeah. Next up, it is part 3 of Symbiosis Necrosis. Venom, issue 32. Tell us all about it, Films.
So... this is kind of... now Carnage in the garden trying to destroy all the Venoms. There's some good art in this, which is nice. It hasn't been much to say in that regard. But it's kind of all spoken through a backup of like... That's cool. Yeah, that's very cool. That's even cooler. So you've got Flesh Eddie Brock fighting Carnage, trying to revive Meridius, and then essentially the way there's like an overtone of Venom saying that he's fucked all this, he's let down Dylan, and he's never going to bond with anybody again. So I don't know, man. Just let it die, or let it be reborn something new, or start over fresh, or give it to Torn, or whatever, man. Torrent, or whatever their name is. I'll be really happy to see the end of this book at the moment.
Or on Friday afternoon, one of the customers Curtis was in. He's been buying Carnage. He's like, "Do I need to buy these crossovers?" I was like,
yeah, I would. You kind of do in this one.
And I was like, "I think so." And then he's like, "Who is this? What is this?" I was like, "It doesn't matter." He's like, "I don't know if because it's issue 30 of Venom.
Yeah.
Am I going to be lost?" I was like, "Everybody's lost on Venom. None of it makes sense.
Yeah.
You're not going to be any more lost than anybody else."
Because he's like, Carnage is there. He's like, which one's the real Eddie Brock?
Yeah,
It's like, dickhead, they're all Eddie Brock.
Yeah,
that's the fucking thing.
Like, who's this guy fighting? I'm like, that's just Venom.
Yeah, it's another Venom. There's the Worst Venom, and these from this timeline, and these from this one, and he's like, oh, he was too easy to kill, so he's not Eddie. He's like, well, actually, he is. He's like the fucking Eddie from the future, supposedly.
What
so
the fuck is going on?
just Carnage, kill them all, man. Hurry up, do it. Cauterize the wounds. Doesn't grow back.
Next up, Dave, it's your time to shine.
Yay.
Street Fighter Masters.
We can all eat donuts now. Dave can talk.
I could talk. So if the art is
I like
all
this cover.
yeah, if it's all watercolor art, then I could forgive it. But at times it just seemed like it needed to be a bit more tight, the art. But basically it's just Ryu fighting Akuma.
I know what you mean.
In a previous Unlimited,
But I personally...
like Ryu found a balance between good and evil within himself. And
I'm
then
happy to see some different in the Street Fighter art, though.
it is, but at times
Like,
it's a bit hard
it's messy.
to... Yeah.
And it's
It's
artistic.
It's, yeah.
New word.
Yeah,
Point
artistic.
E.
But, they all look the same.
They do. Like
They're all big
that,
titty, fucking curvy girls, fucking muscly dudes.
Yeah, digital art too.
Yeah.
A lot of that.
So, like, this at least has...
it's
This is
different.
awesome.
and-
Change
yeah,
pace. But I know what you mean, because it's rough.
watercolor is very hard to work with.
But I think
Very,
it's
Dude,
very
this
hard.
is great.
Oh yeah, it does. But then like there's like 2 or 3 panels that's like, okay, I think I get it. Like, you gotta zoom out a little bit, you know.
Dave likes the pretty art, too, though.
No, I get it. I know
you
he
know,
likes
like,
the
that's
round
more
bump.
your style.
I know he likes the round
He's
bum
the-
bums,
yeah,
but that's man, nice little change up.
Yeah.
Especially when they're doing Akuma too.
Yeah.
And yeah, I understand it's got to be rough with that. So, but it's good. So
Yeah, that's
Ryu,
more your wheelhouse, isn't it, Dave?
That's too special.
No, I just meant the style of art. Calm down, bro.
Ryu fights Akuma. So in Unlimited, he beats Akuma by maintaining a balance between good and evil. But then, like, a more evil Akuma comes back and then fights Ryu. And then Kage, the evil Ryu, pops out and they fight. And it turns out they're in another dimension fighting. And then at the end, you just see Ryu maintaining nothingness as his main power.
Can they just go back to punching cars?
Yeah.
Punching cars on a dock.
It's a lot more simple in my day,
Alright,
Street
so
Fighter.
Dave,
Yes.
have you read like all the Street Fighter comics?
No.
You haven't.
He's been
No.
buying them.
You've been
probably.
buying them.
Yeah.
So I just want to know.
I've been reading when I can, but yeah.
I just want to know: is there like a long form story that they've been telling all these years, or do they just?
Good question.
Do
Well,
they just
We have a
make it-
linear.
If you go via the game, they're all...
Like okay,
No.
It's just good versus evil, that's it. And it's a different form of Shadaloo every time.
I know, but is it like continuity, or is it just they just base it on the game?
No, because the games actually jump back and forth a little bit.
Yeah.
So 6 jumps back a teeny bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's not worry about the games. What about
Yeah.
the books?
They sort of reflect the games.
So like,
Yeah,
the
like, I
the-
don't think the Udon is one single continuity, no.
No.
Yeah, so the game,
I
the
don't think-
comics follow the game
Isn't that the
storylines.
schnitzel?
Sort
and
of,
the
yeah.
soup?
Yeah.
Yes.
Chicken udon.
Mostly, yes, they do follow the games.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. That's
Cool.
all I want to
Or
know.
they'll add on to it,
Because
but
we-
it doesn't really, like, canon build.
It'd be
Yeah,
interesting if they
license
could
for
be
a
able to
long
do
time,
that
mate.
because it is a
There's
hard.
been so many Street Fighter comics, and like, do they all follow like one arc, like what continuity, or do they just new series?
Usually self-contained.
Yeah, okay, that's fine too.
I think there'd be errors.
Yeah.
Where,
Yeah.
You couldn't.
Yeah. Some stuff's connected, some stuff is not.
Yeah.
Alright, let's look into the image books. Duke, issue 4. This is good.
Great.
This is good.
Yeah, this is excellent.
Yeah.
Just unreal.
It just continues.
What was that actiony
Yeah.
issue?
See the toys.
Yeah.
Do you see the toys?
Get some more of the bad guys, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a cool issue. There's not much to say, right?
No.
For that one, no.
It's just a battle issue.
Yeah.
Fight. So fight. It was
You
cool.
see a little bit with Baroness was interesting. Her and Duke was interesting.
Yeah.
In the front, like making her a good guy, but probably not.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
But it's cool.
No. Really good.
Ah, it's amazing.
Fantastic. Alright, Thumbs, next up.
Yeah, just a quick one on this.
One hand.
This is the one hand. So there's the one hand and the 6 fingers. So the one hand. Hang on, which one? Because they both came out. So I'm just trying to.
Oh, yeah.
Let me just have a quick.
Yes.
Yeah, no, this is the detective one. So the detective, he was about to retire. This serial killer's come back. But like 7 years ago, he put a guy away for this shit. And when there was a lot of extenuating circumstances and evidence. But once they put him away, the murder stopped. So they're like, they did get the right guy. So now there's an appeal and he's trying to get out because the murders have started again. He's like, it's not me. But they kind of know that he was doing some shit. So the last thing they want is him going to visit him. He goes to visit him in the jail. And in the jail, they all had it set up. And as they have the conversation, you see he's like, just don't look away. And as he moves back into the cell block, he just gets shivved the fuck out of and killed in front of him. So there is some crazy shit going on in this story.
You know when you were talking about like, oh, he was going to appeal on this, I was thinking like, you should just kill him in prison.
Nailed it. Literally nailed it, bro. It is amazing. But the 6 fingers, the other side of the story, it's like, this is really dark Ram V shit, but the other side is just as dark, but you're kind of in it with the dude with the 6 finger trying to work out why he keeps waking up at these murder scenes and he doesn't know what the fuck's going on. And he's taking this medication because he was working in the battery factory and it's the fluid. If you get the fluid on the contact with the skin, it causes deformities. And he dropped a wrench in the fucking fluid, and that's where he put his hand in, and then he's like this, and then that's where he's growing that 6 finger. It's really cool. That's the way they put it all together. A little bit, obviously different situation, but kind of reminded me of Incorruptible and what's the other one? Irredeemable. Obviously different, but yeah, the two hooking together works really well. Very much enjoyed that so far. I think there's been 3 of each. Yeah.
Alright, last book on the pile, Farms. Tell us all about it. Finale of Newburn, number 16.
Seriously left the best till last. This book, through 16 issues, has been phenomenal. I've said here and there, it shouldn't be a TV show. Just leave it as is. It is perfect, but everyone that enjoys crime, TV, periodicals needs to read this book because it's so satisfying, the story all the way through, but it's not always nailed at the end, and they fucking nail this ending. It is so well done. I watched the movie the other day from the 60s called Charade. It's Cary Grant and Audrey Hepburn, and it's like a 58-year-old Cary Grant. If he was still alive at that age, he's the perfect Newburn.
Digging him up,
exhume the body, AI him up. Let's get it going. But yeah, I think I watched that about 3 weeks ago, and I just finished an issue, and then watching him in that, and just his mannerism, even the way he acts in that movie, I'm like, it's just fucking Newburn. So good. So that should come out as a trade in the next couple of months. The first trade's already out. Get your hands on it. It is amazing. Give Chip Zdarsky and Jake Phillips more money because they deserve it. If they can bring out more great.
Do I have the first trade?
I reckon it's worth buying again, Dave.
Okay.
Just to help Chip out.
I like it.
And me mate Jake.
Fuck
Yeah.
Chip, me.
So this is done?
Done.
Okay.
So good.
Dylan, you read anything else?
No.
Dave?
No.
Nitin?
Yeah. The first issue of the new writer for Shazam.
Yeah, and
I liked it. It was okay.
Known
It
writers?
was
it's
like-
clearly a
Hey.
shift, right? Tonally.
Yeah, a little bit of a shift, but the
Any
story like
lawyers?
last what?
Any lawyers?
No.
Oh.
Like the last issue, well, I think the issue before that, the house they were going to move into got destroyed.
Yep.
Billy bullies Zeus into rebuilding the house,
Sure.
and they do, and then they find out Zeus like, if I'm going to rebuild the house, I'm just going to make my own little domain. And he's like, and like all the other letters are like, we'll build our own domain, and that sort of fucks up the thing because into spatial demons come and attack.
Okay.
Interspatial whatever.
Yep.
They exist between the spaces of dimensions.
Sure.
And by then,
And there's like,
Zeus
what,
has his own
six
thing in the world.
freaking-
yeah.
Fancy or
So they're like every like sort of house has a door that goes into the domain of like Zeus and Solomon and Achilles and all that stuff.
Right.
Those fucking rules. And so they I guess fix that somehow. Or they might get next issue. No, they fix it by Freddy driving his van through the house.
So they destroyed a house again.
No, they I think they fixed it. It was just it was a hole. It wasn't destroyed the house. It's a van-sized hole.
Okay, all right. That's manageable.
But and it just seems like there's some shifty stuff going with Shazam.
Yeah.
Like
I seen that when I flicked to the
Yeah.
last page or whatever.
Are we out?
the captain,
No,
I guess,
progress.
Dave, get going.
is not behaving like the captain,
Yeah.
Chop.
which is interesting.
Especially since that's sort of the story they just did.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I was a bit like, okay.
Who's the new writer? Are they known writer?
Josie Campbell. She did new champion of Shazam,
the
the
Pussycats.
Mary Marvel.
Yeah,
Mini.
that book.
Oh, yep,
that
yep.
book was good.
She's also lead writer for My Adventures as Superman. I found out. this
Yeah.
week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where's the bunny? Is the bunny in it?
Yeah,
Nah.
Oh yeah.
yeah. The rabbit was in it.
Oh, you got a cross section of a house too. That's always good.
I also read the new issue of Locoman, Bad Girls special.
Yes.
That was Neon, which was Camo Commander Crusader's girlfriend, wife, New Jack's girlfriend. Had a little
Jeez, that's good.
the little
Good time?
situation that they had going on.
Yep.
Little agreement
I see.
between
Yes.
the three of them.
Yes.
From the
Yeah, it's like, you can't call it an affair.
no, it was an agreement.
Yes.
Anyway, her and his ex-girlfriend, I can't remember her name now, have a little chat,
Oh, yeah.
and it's just little stories from their past, and it was called Bad Girls just because it's, I guess, all women. I think, what was it? There was a villain called the Sixth, who had the Sixth because there's been 5 human major extinction events.
Sure.
So she's trying to start the 6th. So one of her plans that sort of worked was getting all the males into a different dimension. So all that was left was the female heroes and villains and stuff, and they sort of teamed up. Witchblade made an appearance.
Cool.
It was pretty cool. What's Lady Shabby Dragon called? Just
She-Dragon?
She-Dragon, I guess. That makes sense. She was in it. It just can it's Locoman. So
Yeah,
it's, it's good.
yeah.
It was really good. There was no flip book on this one, but it was very 90s.
Yeah.
It was
Since they're doing a
90s.
bad girl special, you
Yeah,
know exactly what
it
you
was
get.
very 90s. All the
Drew Barrymore
all
Western.
the flashback stuff.
Nice. Did it? Thumbs? What'd you rate?
Hulk was terrible.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
The story didn't even do a lot for me. I get like her taking the people was okay, but the art was atrocious.
Yeah, that's not much job.
He's got to get right now.
Yeah, because the
No, he's
ghost,
not. Same,
like,
yeah.
telling him the ghost he's like the cop that, Minutemen, you're a militiaman or whatever it is, like, you're dead, bro. Well, it was alright, but yeah, you read it in a second, too,
Yeah.
and it's just very ugly.
Avengers was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Stark and trying to take down Orcus after Krakoa and using all his technology and saving all the different people. You got MODOK, and then all the Sentinels are going to attack the city. It was actually pretty good. I think it's got legs. I think it does have legs. It's taking its time. And then I only read 15 issues of Invincible. So I got up to fish mating. And I'm really no shit on the first 7 issues. But really, holy moly. Really glad Otley took over. Otley hit his straps, issue 10 for sure.
Yeah, because at first he's trying to draw.
Oh, well, you can't
Walker.
tell. I'm like, issue 8.
Yeah.
I thought Otley took over issue 8. And then.
And the way a good old school artist, that's what they would do. Like, you replace Kirby, you draw like Kirby for
a couple of issues and then make it your own.
You know, Romita taking over Dicto.
Early George Perez was just Jack Kirby.
All right, does it make people used to?
Yeah. He's an attention.
But yeah, man, he just gets better and better, Otley.
Yeah,
Like,
I did a flick.
Wait till he gets to like 50.
Yeah, I did. I started flicking. Well, that's the next one.
And they changed some colorists over the course of the run too, and that I think helps.
But so far, I almost feel it's the odd one out where the cartoon is a bit better.
It's insane, isn't it? It's just
It is fleshed out more, changed around enough where it still works. You can't do certain storylines because you've made either characters gay or different things like that, which still works. Even though I thought I did like the William with Adam Eve. That's a really good little fucking speech he has about his name. I really like that. When they go, the one where they go to the the university, and it was like, oh, can I call you Will? Or can I call you this? He's like, man, why can't people just call me by my fucking name? I just want to be called by the name that I was fucking given, and every time I say something back, then they get the shits, and I'm the fucking bad guy. Yeah. Why can't you just say my fucking name? I'm like, dude, I calm down, but I like it. Yeah. That is definitely someone named Robert that wrote that.
Yeah.
I
think one of the why it's better is definitely part of it is, just he was an early, it was early days of his writing.
Oh yeah.
He was.
Oh, but
concepts are fantastic, but writing structure and writing like all the chick characters are horrible besides Eve.
Yeah.
Like Amber, his mum.
One note.
Right?
One note as hell. The mum like maybe a note and a half.
Girlfriend.
But yeah. Now, the only growing mustaches has that been from the get-go, or because in issue 4, I need to shave and he's got a goatee.
Oh yeah.
So I don't care, but I don't think someone should be fired over this. And I'm guessing
maybe
if something like this happens, it's a wizard.
It's all very weak, and then he can just rip it off Theta style.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah. I thought the deal was they could only grow more.
Anyway, but everyone else got
that would have been before.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah,
exactly right. The other thing I really liked was him first telling the story.
Yes.
And then the retelling of the story.
And it's the same layout.
And it's the same.
Yeah.
I even went back and re-followed. That was really cool. The fight was so much more fleshed out and gruesome and just catastrophic. You could say it's a disaster, Dave.
Hit the magic number.
Definitely hit the magic number.
Yeah, because the whole train thing didn't happen.
Like shit, not through the train.
Not the train.
But they do demolish a train station and demolish a bunch of trains.
And it was like a panel or a page or something.
It's a half a page, and then fly back out, and then the ocean and stuff like that. But
and you do see dead people on the train.
Oh yeah,
in the
The idea you fleshed something out more in something that has more limits.
Yeah,
is crazy. You know, like comic, you can money and fucking just time. You do way more whatever in a comic, but the show has fleshed everything out more, which
it's crazy.
Makes my brain not work.
It's crazy, and the extra things they've woven as well. Like I don't know down the track if Immortal does get with duplicate. I'm guessing so. But yeah, like the different aspects they've brought in. I don't remember in the first season, did they talk about Monster Girl harassing people? Because that's fucking excellent. She's like, I'm 29, fuck you. Just because I look like this. Because when they bring, who's the black dude superhero? What's that? Bulletproof. Yeah, no, Bulletproof. When they bring him in, and she's like, "Yeah, he's hot as hell," and all that. And like, he's made complaints about you.
I think there was something in that first season, sort of about
something a little bit about it. Yeah,
hey,
but yeah, I definitely want to go.
I'm not a girl.
I'll finish this, but I'll definitely go back and rewatch those.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They did do a little bit. Yeah.
I'm a fucking woman.
Yeah, because you were smoking or something.
Yeah, there's something.
The other thing that really has helped the show is the voice acting.
Oh, absolutely.
Because those characters, a lot of them, I'm reading the book and I am thinking about it in their voices.
For sure.
Like 100%. The Cecil shit's good. The parking at rear.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Fucking, and it's in the book like 2 or 3 times, which is just as brilliant. Action Spider. Let's go back to the fucking. Let's go.
Let's talk.
Hang on. No. Okay, we're still talking about the book. Sorry.
Yeah, there's no books.
I'm getting excited.
We're done.
Yeah, books are
Oh, we're
done.
going into Invincible anyway, are we? Is that next or?
We're gonna do X-Men. but
Might
we'll
as well
go.
do it now.
Yeah,
might as well
Yes,
do it now.
let's seamlessly go into that.
I'll make some amendments here.
Fuck.
Let's go. 2 episodes.
Man, I watched that a week and a half ago now. That other one's. So the. Shit, what happened to it? What happened? Because it's all.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Because so much happened in that last 15
Rex,
minutes.
Anissa.
Yeah, and this.
Oh, fuck yeah, right.
That was that episode. And Ekstrom was the last episode.
Yeah.
Yes. I know, just like that's Angstrom's issue
Fucking
16. And that's where I stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it kind of, those 16, 15 issues was pretty close to first season. For a few things, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Rexplode just coming back and needing a win.
Yeah.
That was excellent.
He's so good in the show.
Man, Zuko is so great. He's good in every show he's in.
Because he's...
So over the top. He just eats the role.
Yeah, but when the down moments come, you believe them just as much. So, like, you know what I mean?
Because he is actually, like, for the craziness and the stupidness of some of the characters that Mantzoukas plays, he's a fucking good actor.
Oh, yeah.
If you need reference, Ralphie from the League. You guys need to talk a little bit more about it because I've got so much different Invincible shit running through my head right now from what I've just read, and I watched the episode on Friday night, but then I was up to date, so I watched last week's episode on Thursday. So
the episode 7, like the Anissa, and then like the breakup.
oh fuck,
Yeah.
Dude,
The breakup was
So
great.
good.
Yeah.
Like,
So good.
because in the comics, it's like, oh, they break up, whatever. I don't,
Yeah.
from memory, I don't know if they even cried. Have you gotten up to that yet?
no, not yet.
Okay.
That doesn't
like we're talking, like the fleshing out of Amber is so much better.
As
Well, not
soon
even
as, like,
better. It's just so good.
Anissa shows up and then she threatens Amber.
on the
And
neck.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, this is...
You can feel the tension.
Yeah, it's genius,
fear,
right?
yeah.
Because that, as Mark,
It's a
how's that
perfect-
going to make you feel,
Yeah,
right? Like,
perfect.
she's in that position because of you,
Yeah.
and then that
It
gives
always
him-
will be now.
Yeah.
Right? Like, if you stay. And same for her. Like,
It's like, yeah, her
I'm a
speech was like,
target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
They're
then,
like, you know, she's an 18-year-old girl.
yeah.
And
I lost
you
my
get around that?
look, I lost my agency. Like
yeah.
I'm nobody, and I need to be, which is very rightly so.
Because when she said that her life doesn't matter when he's around, it was
Yeah.
like, fuck, man, that's...
yeah,
well, it does get
Yeah.
put on hold
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
time, essentially. And you see that a lot in the book too, where he's like, "Oh, hey, Amber, bye.
Yeah.
I gotta
Yeah.
go." And it is. She's a second thought.
and I like how they do like, and I can't just ask you to stop doing it because that's
Yeah.
not fair.
Yeah.
And then that's good. Like other movies and shows when like stop doing it, it's like you're preventing him
You're a
from
terrible
saving.
person.
Yeah.
How
Selfish.
selfish is that?
Yeah, it's
100%.
very selfish.
And that flyaway scene at the end when she was walking with her friends and he was watching is like, I want it. No, I can't.
Because you really do feel like it's just a really tough situation. They really do care about each other. They really do love each other.
Yeah,
They
it's just
can't, it just
the
can't work.
situation.
work.
They,
Yeah.
You can't, which is
It's
great.
Yeah.
untenable.
Bloody episode 7, recycling footage. Oh, how dare
Okay,
That was great.
that comic book, like that one
is that
panel.
7?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Forrest Gump. It's 7.
Yeah, because that's the date. They're on a date.
Yeah, and the
Yeah,
episode
what's
starts
the-
off
yeah.
at the con. But that one page from the comic book,
Yes.
they've recreated the the feel and the
Perfectly.
message of that one page in that little scene perfectly.
Because they
In animation.
translated it to
Yeah.
Dude,
animation.
it's media.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
if you go back, there is quite a few times where that is used. They're like,
Well, no,
some
right-
people need more sleep than others, and it's a full page of him sleeping.
Yes.
It's fucking beautiful.
And it's just like in the beginning when they're walking and talking,
all the
you
same.
can just notice in the background
Yep.
it's the same. It repeats. Everybody repeats
Yep.
the same before they even get to that bit with the author.
Because the show is very, very sensible and strategic on where they spend their money,
Yep.
animation-wise. It's very sedate a lot of the time. Because it's so good,
Yeah.
and the characters are so good, and the voice is so good, you don't notice.
As soon as the fight starts,
Boom!
It's on
100%.
like Kong.
yeah.
That fight was
Yeah,
unreal.
holy
It's just automatic. It's just so machine-like the
Yeah.
way they fight. It's scary.
I'm like, God damn, I know that's the gag sort of thing, but God damn, that dude gets his ass kicked all the time. Like, there's never been a superhero that's got beat up as much.
Oh, yeah.
No, but that's what makes the book so good.
Yeah.
Because him getting beat up and just persevering through all
Well,
that.
it's the Spider-Man pushing up in the
Yes.
water
Yeah.
every issue.
And it's like, what's compelling about a character that succeeds all the time? Nothing. Like, it's just.
Or
And
there's no,
that's a-
Well,
or
that's
there's
why
no consequences
Superman
to
makes it
a fight.
hard.
Yes.
Well, every character is going to succeed because it's a mainstream story and they're never going to lose, right? How powerful they are doesn't make any difference.
Yeah, that's true.
Because, Superman's always punching up.
The
He's always
style,
fighting.
the style of story.
Yeah, he's always fighting Brainiac. He's always fighting Zod.
Yeah.
Every character's villains are stronger in some way, right? So it's just mainstream comics. You just know that they're gonna be good.
Yeah.
You just know.
One of my favorite, I guess, issues of Invincible was when I guess I don't want to spoil it too much, but the headbutts, the pages of that,
Oh boy.
and how it just
100%.
he had no use of his arms,
100%.
and just fuck that was
One of my
brutal.
most favorite things I've ever read in a comic.
so brutal.
It's like,
No
oh my
sign,
god.
just oh my
Yes.
gosh.
Is that the first or second?
Second trade.
Damn it. Second trade or compendium?
No, compendium.
Fuck.
Fuck. No, second compendium.
Okay.
Fuck. And the introduction of, and this sort of, this is more comic booky. I'm not going
Yeah,
to
yeah.
spoil it.
No, that's all right.
But, I guess it looks like they're going to do what they
I was
did.
confident they would from the get-go.
Because that's a
Because what
very
it
heavy
is-
thing. What
Yeah.
happens, and it is a very, I guess, important part of
Yeah.
the show.
Yes.
It's important.
We're talking
not-
some dark shit, aren't we? But
It's very heavy.
excellent.
It's important not to ignore stuff like
And
that.
you can sort of,
So I think I'll
It is
just leave it at that.
yeah.
Is that also second compendium?
I think that's
Yeah.
further. Is it further? Oh no, I think
It'd
it
be
was
end of
because
the
I did
second,
flip
right?
through.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, when the event happens,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know.
Interesting.
But yeah, it's also a nice spotlight. Like I think
Exactly.
for them, it's good
Yeah.
Yeah.
to do.
It can go both ways. And the last issue with Angstrom episode with
Yeah.
very messed up too.
Oh man.
Those dimensions, man. Those raptors.
Just talking dinosaurs, man.
Those raptors were the bit. Oh, he speaks. I've
Was
never
it
seen
the-
a sapien that speaks.
The cameo, right? With because when it came out that Josh Keaton was on the show,
Everyone straight
everyone
away
was
was
like,
like,
hold
what?
on.
Yeah.
It lines up because, there was the team up issue with Invincible and Spidey.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it ties in with the actual
That
story.
thing's out of print.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, it's out of print. You can't get it anymore. But it actually happened.
Exactly.
So
And it's not in a compendium.
no,
No, because it's Marvel team up.
Yeah.
Smart.
yeah. So it's like it lined up timing wise
Yeah.
because the Angstrom stuff's happening, right? So everyone's like, is this actually?
Wow. Action Spider.
Yeah,
And like the Walking Dead was straight from the comic, but without the campfire is our characters, but obviously
course.
different rights.
Yeah.
Of course, of course.
and the whole world was black and white. Yeah.
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 Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was good.
That was my only thing. I was a bit like, we get the wink wink for Batman, but we get just a reskin for Spider-Man. Like
Yeah.
they're two different tracks you've taken.
Yeah.
And I thought that was interesting.
And that conversation he does have with Spider-Man in the team up issue.
Nice. Is that who he's fighting to? That octopus head thing?
What was that?
Professor Octopus.
Professor Octopus?
Yeah.
yeah.
That's fucking excellent. That's
So
such a
it
dumb.
was like a
That's such a
classic.
dumbly looking character. It's so good.
Like, I think it goes something like, yeah, he's having that conversation with Spider-Man because, you know, you call yourself Spider-Man? That's not creative. Like, I have superpowers. It's like if I called myself Superman. That's kind of not creative, right?
Love it.
And they sort of already
Dylan
did a
throws the book
Batman
down. Fuck
analog
these
in the
guys.
first season.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah, Darkwing.
yeah, they
Yeah.
already did that.
Yeah, the Midnight. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it's cool. But
Duplicate coming back.
yeah.
Yeah, which you all obviously knew, but
I'd keep a stat. Like, I'd
that's good.
keep the OG. Like,
You got it.
I didn't
You'd
remember.
be irresponsible not to.
yeah.
100%.
But also on the show, you like a nice little twist I could have just done.
Yeah.
Ben Angstrom just losing his his way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Like
when he
when he gets called out.
Yeah.
why would I save you? That was the best when he could not comprehend that he saved him in a reality.
Well, that's sort of like
That's
that and her and Debbie's like, he's not a killer, and
Yeah.
that sort of pushed him over and he's fucking holding Oliver by the leg and just like, I'm gonna kill him, I'm gonna kill
Yeah.
you.
Oh, and then her arm.
Yeah, you have lost any argument of,
Yeah.
oh, I'm getting the bad one here.
Because you had an
You are
argument.
killing fucking a baby.
Yeah, you had an
Ready to-
argument
Yeah.
that was believable and plausible and, you know,
And
justifiable.
you went
and
over
you
the
lost it.
Yep.
And then
Yeah.
Mark lost it.
Yeah. I thought that was where we're going to end it. Like, that. I thought that was
Stranded.
Gonna be the
Yeah.
cliffhanger
Yeah, 100%.
right after he
That
does
makes
it.
sense.
Saw the title of the episode.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah. Yeah, that was brilliant.
But it was very kind of them not to end it there.
Yeah.
Because who knows how long it was going to
Yeah.
take.
Oh,
But it's something.
Yes.
You know it's getting fixed.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
I would've
And
thought-
also, no fucking clip of the Maulers. I'm there at the end and going, Maulers, where's the fucking Maulers? And then black. I'm like, you motherfuckers. That would have been just a perfect, because you saw fuck all of them in this season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I would have even handled if the cliffhanger is the Guardians rocking up, like the old
Oh,
Guardians
yeah,
rocking
yeah,
up. So
yeah.
you know something, but like, are they the ones, Mark's ones or whatever?
Yeah.
'Cause that was cool.
That was cool. And that
And then you open up with the tell her you love her, fuck bro.
that bit of Eve was interesting, yeah.
I think
And
you-
the Rex was inside the
Yeah.
robot. That was excellent.
Helen's cool. Still cool.
I'm trying to remember with the comic. When that happens, has
Oh.
Robot cloned himself, like made the clone body? yet?
No, I didn't think so. Right?
Yeah, because does he
That
take
was
the
the
helmet
big
off? That was the
whoa.
kind of like, whoa,
Yeah.
what's happening? Yeah,
Why is Robot Rex?
yeah.
Because Robot hadn't become
Exactly.
baby
And then it
Rex.
happens.
I'm sure.
That's fucking
I think.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wookiee just like
I don't think that's
Yeah?
in the first
Okay.
compendium.
That's cool though.
Yeah.
That's a good way of doing it.
Maybe in the
Yeah.
second one, but
And from what when he in the fight, he's saying, you know, I'll just kill you. I can have more kids. So whoever, and so the brother's obviously going to become a lot more focal point down the track as he ages very quickly. But unfortunately, that's going to be like 2026,
superhero.
late 2026.
It's insane.
I think
Is that in second compendium or first?
Yeah.
Damn it!
you can't end it deserted because you need
Why not?
the aftermath of Debbie and Mark talking to each other
Yeah, sure.
because that stuff was really good.
It was. I just
just
thought,
some good acting.
Yeah.
like,
Just some good acting.
in terms of like dramatic, like he just accidentally kills this guy, and it's like this big shock, right?
Yeah,
And-
but his reaction after he did it, and he's just trying to justify it to himself,
Yeah.
covered in blood,
that was great.
and him just freaking out and just doing sonic booms over the sky, flying. Just
They should have just focused on that scene and just finished it with that whole scene. You know what I mean? And then, like, it comes to a realization. It's like, oh, I'm here. I'm alone. There's nothing else.
Yeah.
And then just cut it.
Yeah, that's where I would.
Yeah.
That's where I would have.
I would have thought. I would have
But
thought.
like,
that line.
play
exactly.
out that whole
I'm
scene.
stuck here forever.
Don't go back and forth. Just play out the whole
Yeah.
scene.
At worst, I could have handled it as the Guardians rock up, and you don't know what next is. But it's so good. But yes, Dave, Alan, the Alien, and that little bit, fantastic.
Yeah. It's you. It worked. It's like,
I just like when you go punch. He's like, head's still up.
Yeah.
That's never happened.
Yeah. Or just, but even Nolan, and they're beating the shit out of him, and then like, nah, I just want to
I
walk.
wanted to walk. That was so good.
Yeah, fuck.
Once again, voice actor. You got Clancy Brown. You got J.K. Simmons. Like they're just nailing.
Then you get Nori goes, I miss my wife.
It was like,
That was
yeah,
good.
Yeah, that. I think that was
Now,
a good one.
one was an ant.
Yeah.
I don't care about that.
There was that interesting panel in the book where Debbie had been drinking, and Mark comes home. He's like, "Why did you send him away? Why did you fight back?" And I'm like, "Fuck!" And then like she apologized the next morning, but it's like she just wanted him there so badly. You can get it, but it's just fuck, man. That's a full on thing to say to your son. Why did you fight back? Yeah, what a book! What a fucking show! Unreal.
Well, when in the previous episode, when Anissa's like, man, look at all these people that are gonna die. We're not gonna kill you all.
Yeah, like you just.
She makes a pretty compelling argument,
Absolutely.
and like, that's what's so great.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah, she's not saying anything wrong.
Cecil just say just bullshit to her, bro. Just couldn't even do that, you know. So,
I don't like that. Cecil was like, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
He was proud of him
yeah.
because he didn't just.
Buckle.
Yeah.
Nah, fantastic show. Hopefully.
So there's no
Nah.
time frame.
Well, that was the perfect thing about the conversation at the Comic Con, talking about how long animation takes.
Yeah. We'll get an announcement on the time frame next year.
An announcement
On
on
the time-
the announcement.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
No, just an announcement of the time frame. I like
Yeah,
Days
yeah.
One's better.
But I would assume they're working on it already.
Well, that was, I think, part of the deal. That went 2 and 3 both got renewed at the same time, so the gap should be smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But then with the gap between after 3 to 4, be back to
And
the
there
first
was a
one.
fucking big strike on for a while too. Remember?
And like, I do think when I bitch about it, I was like, you know, the old thing, Simpsons. Each episode takes 9 months because they're always.
Hook me up. Has the Snickers not got any cream? I was looking at donuts earlier the week, and I'm like, I want a donut, and I didn't have one, so I'm gonna fucking have one of these suckers. Holy shit!
All right, let's move on because this is
Yes. Otherwise, we talk about Invisible all night.
all fucking night. X-Men '97.
I watched episode 3. I haven't watched episode 4. I'm a week behind.
Yeah, so episode 3 was the Madeline Pryor fucking Sinister episode, and
Which was fantastic.
I fucking loved it. The first 2 were meh,
Yeah, no, big
but
step
this
up.
one just fucking was balls out. I hadn't actually read the comic books to know that. Obviously, I knew Madeline Pryor's story, but I hadn't seen the transformation, everything like that. And to see it all happen with the Sinister shit, there was some really cool. A lot of it looked digital, but yeah, some crazy shit that Sinister was creating throughout the episode was quite good. Episode 4 was the Mojo Jubilee Sunspot. Yeah, Mojo World inside a video game. Mojo
It's arcade.
Mojendo or
So
something.
It's like a sequence that's like 16-bit.
Yeah,
animated.
it wasn't too
Yeah.
bad. And then the second half of the episode was the Forge and Storm continuation of trying to get her back to storming it up.
Because the Maddie one was excellent episode, but I'm like, it just felt so rushed. This is one episode. Like, I would like this drawn out more. Like, it's the end of episode 2 is Jean Grey opens the door saying, "I need the X-Men's help," and we go from there. And then the episode 2 is like there's 2 Jeans, and that's when it's Jean. I'm sorry, but you're not Jean. You're the clone. This one that just rocked up is older.
Yes.
And yeah, Cyclops straight away. Oh well. No, I must say, goddamn Wolverine.
No, that's what I want to get
Fucking
to.
Wolverine. He's like, I'll just take whichever one he says no to.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Well,
And he's
whatever.
she's waking up.
Scott
You
Flicks.
You're right. Fuck.
But then instantly, Madeline's like freaking out. No, I'm not. And she just thinks she's Jean still.
Yeah.
Because the real Jean has no memories.
Yeah.
Madeline Jean has the memories, but then Sinister talks to her through the baby monitor, and she just Goblin Queen's out and takes him to the limbo, but it's not real hell like it is in the book and all that sort of stuff. But you're like, this is like, this all happens in like 20
This
minutes.
is a rush job.
It should have been an episode and a half. Mojo Vision later. And just fleshed it out a little bit more.
Like,
I loved it though.
No, it was goddamn a big storyline, and you do it in 20 minutes. basically.
It got me keen to go, oh, fuck, I'll watch episode 4.
Yeah, it was the best episode.
But episode 4 was a bit of a letdown.
And, like, it hurt my brain a little. Morph. And, like, because it's a bit also too much wink-winky. Morph turns into Ileana to fight Madeline. Because that's the deal. Ileana becomes, Limbo, blah, blah, blah. And she's in her New Mutants gear. But we don't have that in this cartoon series.
Yeah.
There's like,
How
who
did
is-
you know who Ileana
Yeah, it just
is?
popped up out of nowhere.
Like,
They
Colossus is in, like, 2 episodes. Maybe 1.
They never met her in the old series,
I don't think so.
No.
She might have been a little girl, actually.
Oh, yeah, I think she was.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
girl.
remember the little
Yeah,
girl.
but there's no New Mutants.
Yeah.
Because they've got Sunspot just now, and the part of me's like, well, cool. And I could have probably not bothered except for
It's just fan service.
Yeah.
For the sake of fan
yeah,
service, right?
because
It's
you
not-
know it should be Ileana,
Yeah. It's not
but
fulfilling
it shouldn't
anything.
be in this.
Right.
It fucking pissed me off a little.
I thought it was quite a shock, not knowing the X-Men shit. I'm like, oh, because it's magic.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm like, oh, that's quite a pull.
because that's where we lost magic. She becomes like the Queen of Limbo, and it's like she has to take over and blah blah blah. She gets trapped there, and that was sort of how they got rid of her for fucking 20 years out of the books and shit. It was just like tacked on, like where it didn't make sense in universe. I didn't feel, and I get there's years between. Maybe she was, or not even years.
It'll probably
it's
be-
unclear how much is in between.
It'll be in issue 2 of the prequel.
Yes, maybe.
I heard Goblin Queen had like a Sailor Moon transformation.
Oh, like
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Excellent.
Big time. It was just so. Oh. And then, like, she's. Okay, so she goes from. She's Jean Grey. Alpha Jean Grey comes. They tell her she's a clone. She's like, no, I'm not the clone. Then fucking Sinister. She becomes a Goblin Queen. And at the end of the episode, she's leaving to find herself. And, like, so Real Jean will stay. And she's like, call me Madeline. Like, this fucking all happened in one episode! Plus, Cable gets all techno-organic virused out.
Didn't I already do that, though?
The
Phalanx.
Yeah. They did that in the cartoon.
Yeah.
They're the Phalanx, but the Phalanx isn't the techno-organic virus in Cable. They're 2 different things.
Is it?
Yeah. They just look the same in this.
So Bishop takes him to the future to become Cable.
Yeah.
Wait.
Because Bishop's thing got fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that how Cable, because he's the...
Cable is from the future?
No, but Baby Cable
But
gets
Baby
taken
Cable.
Oh,
to-
baby Cable.
Sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's the deal.
Yeah. I'm like,
Right?
Because you got the
It's
techno
the only
virus,
way
I
to
had to
stop
take
the
him.
virus
Yeah.
taking the future.
because Cable was in the original show.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm just like,
Yes.
This is the baby.
Yeah.
Yep, sorry. Next.
I gotta rewatch the OG series.
Like, the show's okay. But I still would have just rather a fresh thing,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Concur.
All right. It's time for my film flashback. Disaster movies.
Yeah, disaster.
Hang on. How many people died in this film?
Paul.
Yeah, but how many were on the ship?
That's right.
If you count 2 ships,
Very true.
2 ships, I think.
It's
yeah,
almost
fine.
all the
Yeah.
people from the Solar Winter?
Nah,
nah,
them.
we don't see that off panel.
Yeah.
Sunshine.
Lollipops and... Oh. Danny Boyle?
Yeah.
Having almost a Danny
I've never seen a
Boyle-a-thon.
movie fucking disaster itself and fucking hit an iceberg so hard in my life that I don't give a fuck instantly.
Me too.
Instantly. Ugh.
Yeah.
Done.
It lost me.
Mark Strong?
Done. Mark Strong.
Yeah.
Done.
Wait, what's it?
'Cause it's like on paper.
Dana was the same.
On paper, I should like this movie. It's like sci-fi. Like, sure, the premise is kind of nuts, but it's sci-fi. Turns into horror.
Chris
I
Evans.
should like this, right? But fuck, no. I didn't give a shit.
What gets
But did you
me-
enjoy it to a point?
I enjoyed
Yeah,
the
of course.
beginning.
Yeah,
It made it worse, I felt.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it was
Yeah.
just breaks so hard.
Yeah. Yeah, once he was on the ship, you're like...
Yeah. Okay.
And like there was nothing to him. It was like,
Yeah.
what do I care? What was the deal? What's with the effect? Like, fuck.
That's what happens when you're alone for 12 years.
Oh.
You do the...
And he's too, like, why is he Superman strong sort of thing? He's been fucking by himself.
And nothing
fucking
to eat.
Shit
Yeah.
house.
What gets me is like, you couldn't just let AI do the thing and just drive it into the sun itself.
Well,
It's smart
Yeah.
enough to adjust course. It's smart enough to like monitor everything.
Can't do that, Dave.
well, even without AI, we've got NASA's got the the Parker Solar Probe, and that they've flown towards the sun, that's out there now, that doesn't have a dude on it.
Yeah.
They did it remotely.
Yeah.
But it's a movie, right? You need
Yeah, of course.
plot,
Yeah.
you need shit. You need people to be there.
Right.
Because there's a lot of cool
you
stuff
need
out
something.
No.
AI, it's not fully sentient AI. It's just whatever it's programmed.
It doesn't have to be fully sentient.
Yes,
Aim,
but it also,
boom,
it
that's
also
it.
needs to
Be able to think
problem
when
solve
problems,
if something
yes.
happens.
You think humans are any good at that, though?
Well, they did.
They do.
They did the
Look,
best they could.
you can't.
They wrote-
Computer
They
can't
might kill
program.
more people doing it.
They wrote the script.
The
Humans-
computer can
It
reset
can't-
the course.
It can't problem solve though.
You just do...
You need creativity to be able to be problem solve something.
No, you just get variables and
no.
go for the best solution, and that's
Yeah,
it.
but if you don't have best solution, might not.
Be the
What-
answer.
yeah.
It's like
The successful solution.
Yeah.
was it like the Tesla self-driving car where it was very specific lighting, like at nighttime, and then someone stepped in front and didn't know it was a person,
Someone-
so it didn't know what to do, so it didn't slow down at all
Yeah.
and just went full speed into this person.
People
I
with
think.
darker skin complexion got run
Yeah.
over because it didn't pick them up in the dark.
As soon as it's outside of like
'Cause it was only-
parameters, it doesn't know what to do. It can't
Yeah.
adapt.
It's not. Yeah, it's not sentient AI that thinks for itself.
Yeah.
It's just it's programmed. Yeah, it can respond to people asking questions and stuff. But it's only answering by what it's been programmed to do.
Yeah. So
But this thing has been on autopilot for the past 5 years.
because it's been programmed to. Do
Yeah,
that.
so program it a little bit more just to go the last mile. You
but
know,
it's
like...
But
can,
you need contingencies in plan in space.
You think it wouldn't have encountered it, like, in the 5 years it took to get to that point?
Encountered.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh, surely there's been asteroid fields out to navigate through, or, like, planets to avoid, or gravitational forces to withstand. They even tell it to go around Mercury. Hey, computer, can you traject around Mercury and slingshot
Yes,
us
but
around?
that's just-
And it does it.
That's physics and astronomy.
Yes.
But it's that. I don't think you understand what problem solving is, Dave.
But it shouldn't be a problem.
Yes, but in
The problem
case there
was
is
the
a
humans,
problem.
because they're like, yeah, they introduced the problem by going, oh, let's go save the other shit.
That's true, but it's
Yeah.
also fail safes and stuff in place that you need.
If the computer went, no, you're not having any of this.
But that's
and
the
did
plot
their
of the
point.
movie. Because that's Chris Evans is like, fuck you, it's all your fault. Because
Yeah.
Scarecrow just made that choice.
Yeah.
It's the point of the movie.
It's also a movie, Dave. That's the important thing. It's also
Yeah.
a movie. You need conflict. Otherwise, it's just a program goes to A to B and does its thing. It's not a movie, Dave.
yeah.
I'm glad you brought up your silly point because you wouldn't have had much else to talk about.
You know what else I didn't like about the movie? The fucking psychologist fucking sun fetish fucking going on. And he's getting more burnt and no one's like, hey man, you're fucking barred from there.
Uncle Bully.
Yeah. Like, it's just... I was like, what is... And it sort of went nowhere.
What do you
it's
see?
Just
What do
it's
you
just a
see?
foreshadowing of that's what happened to the other one. Or whatever,
Nothing,
right?
bro. My retinas are burned.
Trying to do like an eldritch horror kind of thing, right? Where he's just obsessed with this.
Yes.
Yeah, obsessed with the sun. Yeah.
And you want these fuckers, like, piloting your, like, Earth-saving
Should have got
measure.
Should have got minors.
Yeah, they're all kind of crazy, and also like, okay, when you're boarding a ship that's been missing for fucking how long? 7 years.
Yes.
And you're not wearing a spacesuit when you go over there. You don't know if it's safe. You don't know what's going on.
I think
I-
you're
I-
at the point of, like, screw it.
It's like it's like cool. Okay, stuff needs to happen in the movie, but that guy died because they were dumb.
Oh, and then I had to swallow the fact that they just explode themselves to the other one in deep space with some fucking tape around.
I was hoping
themselves.
no one was going to bring that bit up because that was embarrassing.
Yeah, you're like,
There you go, yeah, the dude
man.
screwing up the calculation. That's another failure.
That was
They
you.
should have just done the AI thing.
That was you, Wong.
I screwed up the calculation, now we're all gonna die.
That was Wong.
yeah, see, I like that.
The mission's
Because it
gonna
was-
fail.
Human
I thought that
error.
was real.
Yeah, but the
That's the
human
other
needs
thing.
it if they
Under
let
pressure.
No.
if
If the
they let it
computer
control.
could do it, then the computer would have done it. It also proved that the computer wasn't programmed to do
They
all
didn't
that.
tell it to do it. The computer said, hey, I advise against
the
this.
computer
And
is
they're
over-
like, oh, I'll take total control
The
over it.
computer's
thank you."
overriding other times. Why didn't it override that?
Should have. Should have.
Because he wasn't programmed to do all that calculations.
Dave is going to submit to our overlord computers.
I would.
It's not sentient AI, Dave.
It's not Ex Machina, man. Shane locking in.
It's like Alexa, right?
It didn't need to be
Yeah.
sentient. Okay.
Alexa
No,
probably can't-
what you're proposing is AI needs to be sentient.
No, it doesn't
It
need
does
to be.
It does need
It
to be
just needs to be
sentient.
smart enough to like do the same autopilot measure that it did
it's
for the
only
last
smart
5
as-
years
It's only
to come
as
to the sun.
It's only as smart as it was programmed to be, Dave.
Huh?
It's only as smart as it was programmed to be.
Can you two continue this at home?
No.
What else can I complain about? The fucking giant fucking whatever bomb fucking
the
thing
payload.
at the end.
What is that?
Just
They look like
blocks,
a fucking
giant blocks.
Lord of the Rings temple or some shit.
Fuck, I thought like I'm in Tronol or something. Fuck. This movie's dope.
His tryout for Oppenheimer work though.
Because it's like, again, if you want to be crazy, okay, be crazy.
Yeah.
But then your main spaceship looks fairly,
Yeah, it was
like, grounded,
It's cool
right?
at the start.
Like, it doesn't look like a Star Wars ship. It looks,
Yes.
it doesn't look cool.
No,
Because it
no,
kind of
it's
looks like the ISS, right?
Functional.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
shields.
Yeah.
And it's cool.
Yeah, like the layout of it. That's kind of what the Parker Solar Probe looks like. It's got the big heat shield, and it kind of extends back.
Like Red Dwarf.
Yeah, so it makes sense. But also, let's have this crazy payload thing that makes no effort.
Even with gravity, you're that close to the sun, and yet like you could stand on a cube, and then stand on the cube here as well. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, because they didn't address gravity at all, which is whatever.
yeah.
Well, I didn't really understand.
You chose this movie, remember?
I didn't really understand why they need to detonate the bomb if it's already fallen to the sun. Isn't it just going to blow up?
It causes a chain reaction.
I think
Right?
they need
Yeah.
to set the detonation of this
Yeah,
style of
yeah,
bomb.
it was a bit like, I don't
So
know about that.
what had to happen was Cillian Murphy had to stand in the middle of it
Yeah.
to set it off
Yeah.
to make it look cool.
Yeah.
And
See
wishing
the
he
little-
was Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah.
Because there was some cool shit early on. Like the fucking oxygen garden and when the fire
Yeah,
catches
yeah.
and fucking I have to go out and do the fucking walk. That shit was cool. Chris Evans being fucking the only body with fucking in
brains.
charge sort of
Yeah.
thing. Because he was an actual astronaut and there are rest of just fucking science nerds. That's what I felt.
Mm-hmm.
There's some cool shit and then just dead to me.
How about those?
Which is normally not what happens when Mark Strong comes on.
Right?
He's normally excellent.
How,
And it's not his fault, it's just the story.
how
Yeah.
about the spacesuits? Fucking weird.
Weird. Shiny.
Yeah, it's very shiny.
I guess if you're going to do spacewalks out close to the sun, you sort of
The gold.
need something
To reflect back is the
to
idea.
I think
Right?
that's the idea, but it's like white is the best color.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's why.
But that's not. They all use white
Yeah.
spacesuits. It's not
That's
fancy
right.
enough,
For a
right?
lot of, for a lot of things. For a lot of things,
I think it's
Dylan.
the heat installation. Gold is better. For
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Like they looked at the fucking lunar lander
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit
yeah.
and had the gold.
Get the
on
foil.
Yeah.
Gold chocolate foil.
And you need like the welding
Yeah.
mask, otherwise you're gonna fucking burn your face out.
Yeah, good vision there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
do nothing.
Like at least do
Have-
that and have
Or
a
ones
hard.
that you can move
yeah.
around like on the actual spacesuits, right?
Yeah, like you only need this
Yeah.
much of a square.
Yeah.
You can move though.
But you can
Right.
you can open it when you need to,
Yeah, yeah,
so you
yeah.
can look at shit.
Not fucking full Ned Kelly.
Yes.
You know what else I didn't like? The goddamn coolant shit with fucking Captain America.
Yeah, that was weird.
He fucking drops his hand in a nilly vote or whatever, but then he can spend his whole body in there for fucking ever. Ah, fucking bullshit. Come on. Come on. There's only so much bullshit I can take.
It was probably
and you
like-
push my limits.
And we're sitting in the comic book shop for Christ's sake.
Wasn't it overheating, so it may have like risen the
Oh,
temperature
fuck,
a
Dave.
little bit.
I like it, Dave. I like it.
There we go.
Bit of shrinkage.
But yeah, like Cap ends up in ice. Oppenheimer ends up looking at the sun.
Oh, well, it's a comic book movie all-star.
It's-
That,
yeah.
that plane or spaceship has Captain America, Scarecrow,
Yeah.
Wong,
Moira
Moira
McTaggart.
McTaggart, and then Sinestro jumps aboard.
Yeah.
That's right.
God damn.
Wait, what? When was he Sinestro?
Mark Strong.
Max Strong.
Oh, Mark Strong. Sorry. Sinestro.
What's Uncle Bully done?
Oh,
Oh, shit.
I'm not going to answer that.
It's been a stack of movies. Let's change the subject.
What are we rating this shit?
Fuck.
Well, can we rate the first, like, hour and a half of it? Because they
If they're-
float.
I'd give
Right
it two
before they
different
get
ones.
onto the
I'm
Icarus one. Also,
movie
can I
as a
just talk
whole.
about that for a second?
Yes.
Oh, are you talking about flying too close to the sun here, Dylan?
You build a spaceship.
What?
Go to the sun.
Why would you name it?
And you call it the Icarus. Right?
How did
Bad
that-
juju.
How did that work out?
Well, we'll get into this later, but Apollo 13, their module was called fucking Odyssey. You know, named
Yes.
after Odysseus, who got lost for what, 20
Yeah.
years? At sea?
They like doing that though. It's
almost
on
as good as-
brand.
But the bad shit? Name it after
They-
the bad shit. Don't name it after the bad shit. Name it after the good shit.
They
Why don't you
like-
name the second one? We'll just continue. First one flew too close to the sun and fucked. We'll do it again.
Icarus 2.
Yeah.
It's like using your
You call it
grandma's.
after Daedalus who didn't die or something? Yeah.
It's like using your grandma's surname. Bloody hell.
Anyway. Ratings.
6. Because I still enjoyed the film enough to give it a 6 for the last half hour of it.
Nah, I gotta go 4.
Yeah, 4.
It's gotta be under a half, because I can't remember the last time a movie killed itself. Like, the movie just dead set blew its brains out right in front of me. That's how I felt. Like, I'm done. Fucking don't care.
Oh, so it was a Kerry Von Erich.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
just fucking... instantly.
When you get a gun, you shoot the gun.
I don't care.
Yeah,
Fuck this
4.
movie.
4. Leave it to humans to fuck up something an iPhone could have done.
I don't think you know
I
how to do
don't
it as
think
a
an
work
iPhone.
That's coming from an Android user.
I don't give it 8 because I don't give a shit about all what you said. I still enjoyed the movie
That's fine.
because none of that shit bothers me just because I'm watching a fucking movie.
Nope.
Okay.
No, see, but all of them in a vacuum, like all the bullshit early on, you're like, that's bullshit, but it's a movie. But when a dude just
See, but I like
becomes a
space-
monster out of nowhere,
Yeah, and I
a
like space
supernatural
horror.
monster.
I also like space horror, but I did not find this
See,
compelling.
but this is I
At
like
all.
this. That made me like the movie more because the whole premise was bullshit to start with, restarting the sun.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
So like it becoming like a space horror sort of shit. Like, all right, cool.
Yeah, but it came out of too much out of nowhere. Like, there
That
was
shit
nothing.
doesn't bother me at all, though.
I just.
I don't. It doesn't bother
Oh,
me at all.
no.
I'm like,
But
all
it
right,
made
cool.
for a shit
I'm
movie.
going for the ride, and like, all right, that's cool. I don't. That shit doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, pull the lever, I'm getting off this ride.
Yeah.
And with that subliminal stuff where like they enter the other ship and
I
it's
did
like
like that.
flashes of that, it's like
Actually, like
maybe spend a little bit more so it's not like fucking giving me
Give me some more of that, like some flashbacks of the
Then,
Icarus
like,
1
yeah.
earlier or something.
them interacting with each other
Yeah.
and then like bang, okay, dust or something hugging, then dust or you know, like
It was just, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I don't understand. Like,
not
him
just-
him getting on the ship is one thing, but like, he's just, why is he like supernatural? Because he looked at the sun? I don't fucking understand. If there's something that got on the ship and then he's infected, oh, cool.
Yeah,
I'm all
like
over
that Life movie.
Yeah, all over that.
loves the sun so much, but isn't willing to like go in that room
And
with the
I'll be
others.
also honest, if it didn't have the stupid effect, I probably would have liked it even more. Because that just fucking, I'm already like fucking shit, and that has just made me go, this is absolute fucking dog shit. It just offended me. The fuck is that? Why am I, as a viewer, watching this? It doesn't even kill people cool. Kills one bitch.
Well, Wong didn't kill himself.
Huh?
Wong didn't kill himself. Okay.
But I don't see that.
Yeah, but it's implied.
I see him kill one bitch.
And as you've famously said, it only takes a second stab a bitch.
Alright. That shield that blocks the sun,
Yeah.
why can't they build the same stuff into like the suit?
They did. It's gold.
Like,
gold.
that black
Oh, no,
box
but
was on the airplane. Why did they make the whole airplane with that? Come on, Dave. They did.
We just talked about the suits being
No,
gold.
but then how come like it can survive right in front of the sun, the shield, and yet the suit's
because
cast?
Because there's no
Probably
human
much
life at the other
more-
side of the shield.
Also, much more material on the shield.
We're talking about something that's
obviously.
being worn is against something that's
Never
on the
been
other side of
away
the
from a
ship.
living being.
Yeah.
Fuck, Dave.
And it's like life
Last
support.
line of defense. Holy shit.
It's probably more on the shield than it was on the suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it having like thousands of different articulated panels was just so overly complicated.
Yeah. A little over designed.
Again, Parker Solar Probe. It's got one. It's white ceramic. It's got fucking one. It doesn't move. But you need drama.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's the other thing. It's a fucking movie. You gotta have conflict and whatever. Dave, what are you picking? Roll your dice.
I'm gonna roll my dice.
Hey, he's got to explain to the audience. Has no idea what the.
Oh, watch your movies.
Alright.
We've got to tell your movies.
Because Dave
first.
can't make a
Who wants
choice.
to roll the dice?
You roll it.
Can you
Please explain it first before
Okay,
we do it.
I got a 4-sided die. I chose to pick something that like actually shit happens, right? So number one is 2012. Number 2 is Greenfield. Number 3 is Knowing, and number 4 is just a personal because I haven't watched it. Interstellar.
Please, number 4.
What's Greenfield?
Yeah.
I think it's San Andreas Fault exploding or something like that.
Cool.
Or Yellowstone.
That's
Yeah.
The Knowing.
Knowing is
That's M. Night,
I know what
isn't
the fucking Knowing
Okay.
is.
2012, I think.
Yeah, we know what that is. We've seen the South Park episode.
It's a terrible movie.
No, isn't
It's-
South Park Day After Tomorrow?
No, it's 2012.
No, it's both. They cut both in because they're stupid.
Wait. And Interstellar, well, I haven't seen it, but I'd like to watch it.
Why don't you just pick that
It,
then?
it doesn't work
Why
for
are
the
we
disaster
doing
thing
this?
anyway.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't think that was a disaster movie. But I've never seen it, so I
Isn't
don't know.
Earth kind of
Yeah, that's what I
dying
was-
or something?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
but-
yeah.
It's not a yeah. It's
It's not.
Yeah, maybe I should change that.
Yeah, change it.
Okay.
What?
Because
The meetings happen on air, people.
Yes. I did that as well.
Did the request not come out from you before we started this fucking podcast, and from you, I think, as well? Can we write these down and work it out? No, I got this.
This was
Fucking Dave. Content.
Content.
So my
What,
days-
constipation.
I didn't even roll.
You gotta roll again.
I didn't roll it!
Just roll it,
Fucking
Dave.
cocked. Not on here. It's just gonna get cocked.
That's 4.
It is number 4.
Thank you.
So what is number 4, Dave?
Interstellar.
Because it's not Interstellar anymore. Is it?
Is it a disaster movie?
If you guys deem it disaster,
Fuck me.
Does 12 people die?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Have you seen it?
No, but I know it's about time dilation. So technically,
I've
lots
seen
of
it.
people die.
I'm telling you, it's not disaster.
disaster.
And you're not gonna like it.
I didn't think it was a disaster, yeah.
I was going to say, if it's about dilation, I was interested, but...
So what the fuck are we doing now, Dave?
What's your own disaster movie?
Yeah, what was your own one? You had the other... You said there was
The
some...
other one was, I think this is the
Dealer's
end.
choice.
This is the end.
Done.
This is the end.
Okay. Have you seen it? You're going to fucking hate this movie so much. I fucking love this movie. You're going to hate it.
What is this?
This is the end. It's James Franco.
I've heard about this.
Yeah.
Great. I'm just gonna
Danny
stare,
McBride's character.
blank faced at this
Yeah.
screen.
Your missus will like it.
You sure?
Yeah, I think so. Probably not.
Excellent.
You don't know. Do you want to pick something else, Dave? You've
No,
got
I'm
the
happy
4
with that.
movies. All right.
I'm happy with that.
Have you seen it?
Bits of it.
Okay.
I may have seen it. I just forgot about it. You know.
Well,
Yeah.
this was.
Oh, we
Because I
know.
remember Emma Watson.
Oh, we know.
I remember Emma Watson in it.
Yeah, that's like the
Just
first
going,
5 minutes.
Yeah,
though.
see, yeah.
Yeah, with Michael Cera.
Because I think it was the same era as like
Michael Cera
Hot
on
Tub Time
coke.
Machine
Yeah, ish.
around there. So I think I remember seeing that more than this. Anyway.
Okay, so let me get.
Well, that's
this
kind of
straight.
disaster-ish. Hot tub, if you want to choose that.
Okay, let me get this straight. Dave rolled the dice. It was cocked. Then he rolled again and got something that technically wasn't
We
disaster
vetoed.
movie, and then he had no idea what he was going to choose.
And when he gets home, he's probably going to get cocked again.
You can just pick the Dave.
What? I did.
We did.
I did. I ended up picking the movie.
And content.
Cool, this is the end next week. Goodbye.
Bye.